It's time for Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.
Let's go! Let's go!
Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Randy Myers for the First National Bank pregame show.
Good evening from Mule Stadium on the campus of Poplar Bluff High School in Southeast Missouri, and welcome to the 2024 season opener for Valley View Blazer football. Hello, Blazer Nation. I'm Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Our pregame coverage of Blazer football is brought to you by First National Bank, which puts you first always. Tonight, the Blazers open the season with the Poplar Bluff Mules. This will mark the third straight year in which these two teams have played in the non-conference portion of their seasons, with Valley View having claimed a 26-14 decision last year. It is the season opener for both of these teams, with both squads having played preseason scrimmage games or jamborees last week. Earlier this week, Tyson LeBlanc of the Blazer News Network sat down with Valley View junior defensive end Noah Wendell, and we'll share that conversation with you when we return in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
For this week's pregame interview, we're joined by junior defensive end Noah Wendell. Noah, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. Last game in the benefit scrimmage versus Marion, I noticed that you're on the sidelines due to an injury. Could you just tell us more about that injury, like exactly what it is and what caused it?
Yeah, I had a AC sprain in my shoulder. I hit the running back a little awkward, and it kind of pressed my AC ligament a little in and just sprained it. So.
How excited are you to get back on the field with your team this Friday?
Oh, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to just get back out there and compete and show how good we are and just win some football games.
You had a pretty good sophomore season last year, but what are some goals that you've set for yourself going into this junior season?
This year I'm just ready to lead the defense and show that I'm one of the best in the state and just provide for the team.
As you look at your schedule going forward, what's one of your teams that you're most looking forward to play against this year?
I'm really excited to play Harding Academy this year. They're a great team, and I just want to beat them real bad.
Thank you, Noah. That's all for this week's pregame interview. Tune in next week.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th. First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
And we welcome you back to our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football. I'm Randy Myers, joined now by Valley View head football coach Sean Cockrell. And Coach, set to begin year number 11 here at the helm of the View.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we've had a great offseason, great summer, had a great scrimmage, felt like, and got a lot of kids out, the most kids we've ever had on a team here since I've been here. So I'm really excited to see what we'll do, especially against a good opponent like Poplar Bluff.
So let's talk a little bit about where the program is. I mean, as we mentioned, this is your 11th year as the head coach. In the last 5 to 7 years, we've really seen this program make great strides. You won the 5A East 4 the past 6 seasons. You're just coming off another season where you ran the tables on the conference, won 10 straight games during the season between a couple of losses to start and end the season against very powerful private schools. But just talk about where you feel your program is as we begin this season.
Yeah, just excited about what we've done. I think it's a tribute to our kids that have come through here and played, and our coaching staff. We've had a lot of coaches come in and out, along the way. But I think I told you earlier, or maybe I said it before, but this is the first time ever in 11 years that we have the same staff 2 years in a row. And so I feel like the continuity's there for us to make a run. We're really excited about the way it's gone. But, I think the biggest thing that I'm proud of is the consistency. There's a lot of teams that you can win 8, 9, 10 ball games, and the next year you may win 2 or 3, because your talent level goes down or whatever. But for us to be consistently at the top and have a chance to win the conference championship is really what I'm most proud of.
Last week, you got to see your team in action under the lights in a preseason benefit scrimmage game against Marion. It was a game that you ended up losing it technically 27-16, but in the way it was formatted, where the starters played the starters in the first half, you actually won that battle 10-6. That was the halftime score.
Yeah, surprised a little bit just because I knew how good Marion was, and they've got a lot of starters back, and we were outmanned as far as up front on both sides of the ball. We knew their speed was going to be tough, but really excited about the way our kids played. We kind of hung in there after the first drive, and defense settled in. I thought offense had some good drives, and just to even be in the game with them and be up with a great program like Marion, now I want to see if we can do it against live special teams and when it actually counts.
What did you see last week that concerned us and encouraged?
Yeah, I think encouraging, is obviously the way we were able to stop Marion after the drive. I thought our effort was great. Those things excited me. I told them before the game, things are going to happen. We're going to make mistakes, but the penalties were limited, and I thought our effort was great. Concerns, can we go a whole game when it's hot? We don't know. We've got, we only win a half, so that kind of concerns me, just, because you don't know. And then, honestly, our linebacker play was not great, so that's going to be, an issue. We kind of rotated a bunch of guys to find out who could play, and we'll continue to do that to see who performs. And then, obviously, you're worried about special teams being live, but I think we've got the right guys in there, and I think we can make some noise in that area of the game as well.
Tonight you crossed the state line once again, your second trip to Poplar Bluff, third straight year that you will have played the Mules. Off to a 2-0 start against them in this young series, and even though you've won both of the games, they have been very competitive games. I mean, Poplar Bluff is a team that's given you some problems, particularly when you have the ball. Yeah, I read an article yesterday about Poplar Bluff with their new coach. He's defensive coordinator. Said that they've been running the same defense for 15 years. And so they know these kids know exactly what they're supposed to do. They run to the football very well. You look at them on film, you're like, okay, we think we can do some things against them, and it just doesn't happen because of what they do. They're comfortable in it. They don't do much. They don't disguise anything. You know exactly what you're getting. So, Coach Riley and the offensive staff's we're going to have a great game plan. And I think the biggest thing we've done the last 2 years is turn the ball over, and we can't do that, anytime we play. So if we limit the turnovers, which we did against Marion, if we'll do that and maybe cause a couple and get some more possessions, I think we got a good shot. One of the things that jumps out to Poplar Bluff, about Poplar Bluff to me, as I look at them on paper, and this was kind of the way it was last year too, but they're huge up front. I mean, I think they average 6'4", 261 on their starting offensive line. They look like a college Division II team. Yeah, when you get the starters and you sent those to me, we knew they were big on film. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, when the center's 6'6", 280 or whatever he is, and it goes from there, it's going to be tough for us because we're not big on the defensive line. We're not big at linebacker. But, the thing that we've got to do is our gap responsibility, make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do. The defensive line doesn't look as big. I think they've put most of their mules on the front for offense, but it's going to be a challenge for us. We're going to have to be sure tacklers, get people on the ground. Their quarterback is really good, dual threat guy that they really like, and back for year two, and had a good season last year. But I think we're up for the challenge. Coach, appreciate the visit. Good luck tonight against the Mules. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. That's Coach Sean Cockrell. I'm Randy Myers. Our pregame coverage of Blazer football continues after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glenn Saint ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn Sane, and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Mule Stadium here in Poplar Bluff, the site for tonight's Valley View football season opener. I'm Randy. NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist provides you for the next century. And Coach Jason Manchester will be joining us momentarily as our color analyst this evening. Well, this year's Blazers are hoping to build on tradition and momentum. Since 2017, Valley View has been a staple in the 5A state playoffs, and the Blazers have won 4 of the past 6 conference titles in the 5A East. Last year's team went 10-2 with their only losses being to private school powers Harding Academy, which won last year's 4A state title, and Shiloh Christian, which was the state runner-up in 5A. Between those 2 games, the Blazers won 10 straight and ran the tables on the 5A East. Last week, the Blazers played a preseason benefit scrimmage game with 6A Marion, falling just short 26-17. In the first half of that game at Central Dealership Stadium, that first half was played mostly by 1s and 2s on the depth charts of each respective team, and Valley View led that, winning the battle of the starters 10-6 at the half. The second half was primarily comprised of 3s and 4s or reserves and mostly underclassmen, Marion outscoring the Blazers 20-7 in those third and fourth quarters. Our national pregame coverage will continue from Poplar Bluff after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At Moore, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Welcome you back to Mule. These ball clubs. For Valley View, the Blazers will be led by senior quarterback Drew Gartman, the 6'3", 170-pounder who was an All-State performer last year for the Blazers as a wide receiver. His starting running back will be Peyton Hicks, the 5'5", 135-pound junior, starting in place of the injured Anthony Feliz. The wide receivers are Laird Cullen. He's a 6'2", 165-pound senior. Also an All-State performer last year for the Blazers, but in the secondary as a defensive back at safety. He'll be joined in the receiving corps by senior Trip Dale, a 5'8", 160-pound senior. He is a slot receiver. The other slot receiver is junior Parker King, who checks in at 5'10", 170. And Andrew Jones, the 6'1", 150-pound senior, the son of Coach Butch Jones at A-State, is the other outside receiver. In the trenches, the tackles are Houston Walker, a 6', 226-pound junior, and Big Daniel Cole, a 6', 6-inch, 315-pound senior. The guards are Hudson Rogers, a 6'1", 225-pound junior, and Talon Caldwell, a 6', 205-pound senior. The center is Judd Miles. He is a 6', 200-pound junior. Poplar Bluff will counter with a lineup that's led by senior quarterback Jay Edmondson. He's a good thrower, passed for almost 163. Hunter Clifford, 6'1", 166-pound senior. And the tight end slash wide receiver is Spencer Nunn, a 6'2", 165-pound senior. So those are your skill starters for Poplar Bluff, as well as all the offensive starters for Valley View. We'll step aside for a timeout. Back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at Mule Stadium in Poplar Bluff, Randy Myers under the headset along with Coach Jason Manchester. And, Coach, it is almost time to get this 24 season kicked off.
Well, I know everybody's excited. I know Coach Cocker and his guys have worked very hard. They've been waiting since, I guess, last November to get back on the field and play. Had a good warm-up last week with the scrimmage, and now they're ready to go.
This is the third meeting of the Mules and the Blazers here on the gridiron. Valley View leads the series 2-0, won 26-14. At Central Dealership Stadium last year and winning 16-2 here in 2022. The Blazers were 10-2 last year. Poplar Bluff went 5-5. And of course, Sean Cockrell is in his 11th season, beginning his 11th season here at Valley View, and he has gone 64-44 in that tenure with 4 conference titles. Poplar Bluff's got a new coach in Jeff Mannon. He is their previous defensive coordinator. He's been on the staff here for a while, and I understand he is also a Poplar Bluff native. Preseason rankings, Valley View comes into the season ranked number 6 in 5A.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Begin the football game. And we are just about set to go. It's about 82 degrees to kick off in Butler County, Missouri tonight. We're going to pause right now for our invocation, so we'll just hush for a moment.
Thank you for this opportunity. We get to all be here tonight for the nice weather, Lord.
So as we were saying, it's been a pleasant day for the most part, considering the heat that we've had this week. We were under cloud cover for the most of the day, but then the sun decided to peek out about, I guess, about 4:45 or 5 o'clock here this afternoon, and it warmed up very quickly once it did that. But at least for now, the sun's gone back. It's kind of moved around behind us and kind of back behind the clouds. And I think it's going to be a fairly pleasant evening for football if the rain stays away.
Yeah, I agree. You know, this week's been awfully hot. I know our guys were coming in early in practice to try to avoid some of that heat in the afternoon. So that's something that could become a factor, you know, as the game goes on. Hopefully everybody's hydrated well this week, and we won't see guys getting tired and fatigued.
Return specialist for, well, I thought we had the return guys for Poplar Bluff, but we do not, so we'll have to figure out who that is. One of them is number 12. That's Derek Burton, one of their starting wide receivers. As Brody Dix has it teed up for Valley View at the 40-yard line, we're ready to kick off the 2024 season of Blazer football. Glad you're with us tonight on the EAB Sports Network as Dix puts foot in the ball and drives this one inside the 5, gathered in at the 2-yard line by Burton. Burton running straight ahead and gets swarmed under at about the 16-yard line. So a nice kick there by Brody Dix, and the Blazers with nice kickoff coverage on the opening kick.
Yeah, it's a good way to start. Gets us in good position for our defense to step up, taking care of business here early in the game.
Looks like it's going to be spotted about the 17-yard line.
About 17, looks like.
Yeah. So quarterback Jay Ferguson of Poplar Bluff will lead his Mule offense onto the field. Ferguson, a pretty good passer for the Mules last year. As we mentioned, he threw for almost 1,800 yards. He'll send 2 receivers wide to the left, 1 to the near side, as they go with a spread look to open up the game. 1 running back on his right hip. They look a lot like the Blazers in the way they line up. They'll hand it off to the running back, and he is met behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of about a yard at least, I would say.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, control line of scrimmage. That's a good sign early right there in that first play. Those talking to Coach Clark, I think Poplar Bluff kind of, with the new coach, he's a little uncertain about the offense, but it looks like they're going to be kind of similar to what we run.
That was Devin Ferguson on the carry, and it is a loss of a yard. Actually, it's a loss more like 2 yards, so it's a 2nd and 17, or excuse me, a 2nd and 12 for Poplar Bluff from their own 15-yard line.
And that quarterback, you can just kind of look at him until he looks experienced. He's a good-looking young man with a good-looking athlete.
Yeah, and the game that we saw him against last year in Valley View, I thought he showed a lot of poise throughout most of the night.
Yeah,
and he had guys getting after him most of the night. So
right,
when you got guys like Dedrick Bournes and Brian Huff coming after you, that would rattle a lot of quarterbacks.
That'll experience you real quickly, too.
So we're lined up, ready to go here on 2nd and 12 for the Mules. Again, they'll spread the field with 2 receivers wide to each side this time. Ferguson is the running back on the hip, and they'll throw it out on a screen pass to the near side. The receiver gets knocked out of bounds up close to the original line of scrimmage.
It looks right at the line of scrimmage. Might be a 3rd and 9 coming up possibly. He might have got a yard.
That was Derek Burton on the catch. And it'll bring up basically 3rd and 10, it looks like. Got back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. And Poplar Bluff taking a lot of time between plays. They do not go at near the pace Valley View usually does, or most of the teams that we see in Arkansas for that matter.
No, I was about to say the same thing.
At least they haven't so far. They might put the foot on the gas in a moment, but
right.
They'll come with 3 wides to the left, 2 to the near side. It's an empty backfield for Ferguson this time, and now we have a stop and play.
Not sure.
Looks like Sean Cockrell's going to go have a conversation with a wide hat.
Well, one of the things I noticed right there, it looked to me like there was a delay in even starting the clock there.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's what Coach Cockrell's talking about. There's no flag or anything, it doesn't look like, but they're going to huddle back up, it looks like.
Poplar Bluff's going to re-huddle. So at this pace, we may be here for a while.
It's like there's 19 seconds now on the play clock.
Yeah.
So.
Again, it's 3rd and 10 for Poplar Bluff from their own 17-yard line.
Looking at Poplar Bluff, they're looking over the sideline. They look a little confused right now, about 6 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry to get the snap off. 3 seconds left as they come to the line of scrimmage. And
looks like they barely got it off.
Snap, and the Blazers are all over the play as they blow it up in the backfield for a loss. So yeah, I really didn't think they got that snap off in time, but I believe we'll take the result of the play.
No, I was about to say the same thing, Randy. It looked awkward from the beginning. The timing definitely looked off right there. You can probably tell it's the first series of the year for them.
Yep. So that's going to be a loss of about 3, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Mules. Ferguson with a running back on his hip. They'll hand it off to him. There's a flag down just as the play develops, and that's going to be a short gain, if anything, back up near the original line or the current line of scrimmage.
Might have been some motion possibly in the backfield.
Yeah.
Stop short of the play. Flag on the play.
I think the Blazers are going to decline the penalty, and Poplar Bluff's going to boot it away.
Don't want to make any mistakes here. You should end up with good field position here for Valley View, so just don't make any mistakes.
Colt Clifford is the Poplar Bluff punter, and he's standing right in front of his own end zone. The Blazer return man is set up at about the 41-yard line. Kick may have been partially blocked. It's short, up for grabs, bouncing around down inside the 5-yard line. I believe Poplar Bluff recovered it. But regardless of who recovered it, Valley View is going to have the football and deep inside the Mule red zone.
Yeah, Randy, and I couldn't tell who got the block, and I was kind of a bad angle right here. I'm not sure who got that block.
My guess is, based on last year's performances, there's a pretty good bet that Jade Taylor got
that's
to
what
it.
I was about to say.
That's what he made a reputation for last year.
Well, I was about to say, the way Jade was acting with excitement there, I think you're probably right on.
So the Blazers are going to have the ball. Have they put it down yet? Yeah, now they'll spot it. Looks like about the 3-yard line.
Looks like about the 3 or 4 yard line, yes.
So Valley View off to a great start here, and Blazers will begin their first possession on their opponent's 3-yard line. Gartman will send Laird Cullen wide to the left. He's got 2 receivers off to the right. Peyton Hicks is his running back. Gartman out of the gun. Gives it off to Hicks. He'll run straight ahead and find his way into the painted turf.
I haven't seen us. There it was. Kind of a
late signal on touchdown, but it is a Valley View scores. The first play from scrimmage of the season is a Valley View 3-yard touchdown run for Peyton Hicks.
Well, that's obviously a great start for the Blazers. Good, great job by special teams to put us up in that field position, and great job by the defense to get a 3-and-out, a quick 3-and-out. What a great start to come on the road. Poplar's got a good crowd here on a Friday night, so good job.
Brody Dix is on to attempt the extra point kick for Valley View. I believe that's Madden Tatum doing the holding duties. I'm not sure what to hold up. They're moving at a really slow pace.
I was about to say, they're in no hurry here this evening.
Now we're set to run the play. Snap, kick in the air, and it's good. So the Blazers draw first blood immediately, and with 10:04 to play in the first period, Valley View is already on the board. It's 7-0. We'll be back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of meet or beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month, and online at centralcts.com.
Peyton Hicks gets Valley View on the board on a 3-yard touchdown run. It was a 1-play, 3-yard drive. First play from scrimmage, and Valley View scores a touchdown on its first play of the 2024 season. Dix with another kickoff that'll be taken this time at the 3-yard line by Burton. Burton again runs straight ahead. Ball may have come loose.
Yeah, ball came loose.
There's a scramble for it. There's also a flag on the play, so we'll have a lot to uncover at the end of this play.
They may throw that flag on us for coming in late on trying to get that fumble. But if we do get that flag, I don't really like it because the guy was just being aggressive trying to get it.
Right. So we'll see what we've got here. It is against Valley View, apparently, so good eye there, Coach.
I didn't hear the official call for what they called.
Yeah, I heard it, but I couldn't really understand it. So we await the step off on the penalty, which I assume is going to be 15 yards.
Yeah, it looks like 15. I'll tell you what, though, Andrew, doing a good job on kickoff coverage right there. The first 2 times we kicked it deep. And caused the fumble right there, just didn't come up with it. But now Poplar Bluff's got good field position right here, so let's see how we respond to that.
So they'll start at the 35 after the penalty is stepped off. And Ferguson sets his offense. We have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back shifts to his right hip. We've got some pre-snap movement, I believe, on the Poplar Bluff side of the line of scrimmage. They'll be hit with a false start. Yep. So you get 5 of those penalty yards back right there.
Yep, and thus far, Poplar Bluff, I can just kind of tell their rhythm offensively in their first 4 plays from scrimmage have definitely been off a little bit. They don't
look very comfortable so far, do they?
Yeah. A lot of that's just preseason timing stuff, as you know, and they'll probably get more comfortable as we go. But here early, their timing definitely seems off.
And they've had a coaching change, and he has made some changes schematically to what they do offensively. So, kind of stands to reason they might be a little jittery. So now it's 1st and 15 as the ball moves back to the 30-yard line. Mules will come with 3 wides to the left, 1 to the right. Running back shifts to the quarterback right hip, and Ferguson back to throw. Checks down, now he'll tuck and run, and finds a little running room across the middle and close to first down yardage on second effort. He may have it, I believe he does.
I think he's going to be right at it. Once again, that's an experienced quarterback there, and you can tell right there.
So a pickup of about 15 yards there for Jay Ferguson. Actually, they're going to spot him just a yard shy of the line to gain for the first down. So it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Mules from the 44-yard line of Poplar Bluff.
Right out about the 9-minute mark. I'll have to help Randy out all evening. His view from the clock's kind of
I cannot see the scoreboard and the clock very well at all from my position. They put the scoreboard in a really awkward place. Receiver goes in motion left side. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. He's able to pick up the first down, it would appear, after the carry by Spencer Nunn, who is their combo wide receiver / tight end.
Yeah, and Carter Wallace, the young sophomore, was over there in on that tackle. And he is a guy that's going to be aggressive and make a lot of plays. And over the next 3 years, you can see it right there. He pursued the ball very quickly.
Outstanding athlete, and looking forward to big things from him throughout his career. So it's first down for Poplar Bluff now from the 46-yard line. They got just enough to move the chains. They've got 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Empty backfield for Ferguson. He'll throw it out right side, finds a receiver on the screen pass. He's looking for some blocks, doesn't find much, but got maybe a couple of yards at best. And that was Ryder Wooten leading the defensive charge for Valley View. Had several Blazers in on that tackle, but looked like Ryder got there first. And I also see some laundry on the field, I believe, don't I?
Yeah, there is. I missed it. Looks like it's on the far side over here.
Now they're going to wave that off, apparently.
It looks like Poplar Bluff is number 10 here. Clifford Hunter looks like his name. Boy, I was just about to say before they even threw it out there to him on that screen, he looks like a dangerous athlete with a lot of speed. I think that's what they were trying to set up. So I would imagine you might see something like that with him even more as we go. Because he's a good-looking kid. Looks like he could probably put on the Jets real quick.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Mules from their own 47. Poplar Bluff on its second possession of the evening. They went 3 and out and had a partially blocked punt on their first possession, which Valley View was able to take over at the 3-yard line. Needed only 1 snap to get the ball into the end zone. So the Blazers are up 7-0. Mules come with trip set receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Give it off to the running back. He charges straight ahead, powers his way forward about the 49-yard line after the carry by Devin Ferguson.
And once again, Ryder Wooten in there on the tackle. He's been already on a couple plays defensively for us as we approach the 8-minute mark here in the first quarter.
3rd and about 7 for the Mules. Ball will be spotted at their own 49-yard line.
It's kind of a big 3rd down play here early in the game, for us to, had a couple things kind of go not necessarily our way right here, so we need to get off the field right here and get our offense back on the field.
Mules will send 3 receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Ferguson shifts. The running back shifts to Ferguson's hip. They'll throw it downfield. That is incomplete. They were trying to get it to Hunter Clifford. He was the intended target, but that ball sailed on him on Ferguson, and it'll bring up 4th down and 7 now for Poplar Bluff from just shy of midfield.
It's good coverage by, once again, another sophomore out there on the cornerback, E.J. Estrich, 13, who had good coverage. So a couple sophomores already stepped up him, Carter Wallace, a couple good plays for our defense here.
Cole Clifford on punt.
I think that's him back as well.
Yeah, R.J. Estrich is back for the return. He is a sophomore transfer from South Carolina. Coaches are really high on this young man. Clifford gets his kick away. Valley View will not attempt to field it. And that's going to roll out of bounds. Right around the 20-yard line, I believe. We'll see where they spot it.
A little bit in front of it, I think.
So it looks like they'll put it down at about the 23-yard line.
Starting our second possession of the game here with 7:25 left in the first quarter. So
much different field position this time than from that first possession.
Yeah, that's kind of what I see right here. If we can put a good, productive long drive together. And we'll take a quick one, too. If we want to score quick, that's fine. But let's see what we can do with this possession.
2 receivers wide to the near side, 3 off to the right. Empty backfield for Gartman. He'll bring a man in motion, throw it out right side. That's intended for Cullen, but one of the defensive linemen for Poplar Bluff able to get into the backfield and deflect that pass.
Yeah, he did a good job. He made that play with his hands. He saw what it was, a little screen there, and he got his hands up to deflect it and disrupt that play.
So it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Blazers. Good. Wind the clock. Gartman sets his offense with 2 receivers wide left and right. Hicks is the running back on his right hip. Throw it out right side. That's incomplete. Ball was dropped by Trick Dale.
We're going to bring up a 3rd down here. A little adversity right here. Let's see how we respond to this on a 3rd down and long. I wish we could have made that because I don't know if you could tell, Randy, there was a lot of daylight in front of him.
Notice he had a lot of real estate around him. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Empty backfield for Drew Bob Gartman. He'll bring Hicks in motion near side, looking to throw. Ducks away, but unable to escape the rush, and he's dropped for a sack. Back inside the 20-yard line. The wall collapsed pretty quickly.
Yeah, got a little. Obviously, the battle at the line of scrimmage is always a key. And, right there on that particular possession, Poplar Bluff definitely got the best of us right there. Was a regroup and have a better possession next time.
So Ryan Mitchell is on to punt for Valley View. He'll be standing at about his own 7-yard line. Setting up for the mule return is
Colt Clifford.
He's also their punter. And how often do you see a punter also be the punt returner?
Same thing.
That's the reason I kind of did a double take there. But wait a minute, he can't be. He's not doing both jobs.
He's a good-looking punter. If he's the punter, he's a big kid.
Mitchell to punt, boots it away. And that'll be fielded at the 48-yard line by Clifford. Clifford with some running room over the left side, slips the tackle and gets it inside Valley View territory to about the 35-yard line. Poplar Bluff will have excellent field position here.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. When he first caught that, I got a little nervous because from my perspective out here, I could tell there was a lot of daylight over on that side of the field. And we made a good tackle. Couldn't tell who got it because he was about to break that.
So Poplar Bluff starting with their field position of the night at the Blazer 35-yard line. What's our time set?
7 minutes.
7 minutes remaining first period.
We didn't burn much clock. We had those 2 quick screens that didn't get completed, and that didn't burn much clock. So we're at the 7:02 mark to be exact.
Blazers leading 7-0. Mules will send 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. It's an empty backfield for Jay Ferguson. Now the man in motion near side. Quarterback keeps it after he showed it to the jet sweep guy, and Ferguson darts up for about a pickup of about 4 yards to about the 31-yard line, I believe.
43, right.
Yeah,
correction, Edmondson is the quarterback's name, I'm sorry.
Ryder Wooten was once again on that play. He's already made quite a few tackles here early in the game.
So it's a pickup of about 3 yards after the spot. It brings up 2nd and 7 from the 32. Valley View up 7-0.
Like I said, you said this earlier, Poplar Bluff is in no hurry. They play down the right just about every time.
3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Edmondson to throw. Sets up, fires complete in the backfield. And that's going to be good for a short gain over the left side after the catch was made by Caden Jenkins. He'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Mules with the ball spotted at the 27. Is that what?
Yeah, it's about 27. I figured they're in down territory here, but
they'll be on the left hash as they move from left to right. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Edmondson, the quarterback.
Quarterback draw, yeah.
Rolling left, looking for a hole to jump. Spins out of a tackle and fights forward. I don't think he's got the first down, but the play is on the far side of the field.
It's going to defend on the spot. I thought maybe he got a yard. Let's see what they spot.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But again, the play was on the opposite side of the field from us, so we'll have to see.
They look like they might measure
where they spot.
Timeout on the field.
And there is a timeout. I believe this is. Is this a timeout for
measurement? Timeout for measurement, I believe. We're at the 5:55 mark.
Yeah, we'll just hold it here for right now because I think this is.
Well, they look like
maybe it's not a measurement timeout. Let's just go ahead and hold it here just to make sure we don't miss anything.
And Poplar Bluff might have called that timeout, Randy. I couldn't, like I said, ball's on that other side of the field there. It was a little harder from our perspective to see. But
what's our time on the clock again?
We're at 5:55 here left in the first quarter.
So 5:55 remaining. Valley View's had the ball twice. Blazers only had to cover 3 yards on their first possession after it was short field was set up by a blocked Poplar Bluff punt. But they went 3 and out on their second possession. Now Poplar Bluff with the ball in their best field position of the night. Well, they face a 4th and 3 with the ball at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it's about the 27. It's the 4th, probably a long 3, but the quarterback seems to be right now, most experienced and best playmaker. Wouldn't surprise me again if you see some type of draw or him having some kind of, run pass option that he can make a play.
He's going to send 3 receivers to the right as they make their way back to the line of scrimmage. The backfield is empty for Jay Edmondson. Got 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Drop straight back, looking to throw. Here comes pressure. He fires, and that's well overthrown, and the Blazers will get the takeover on downs and get the ball back.
Yeah. Good job there by the Valley View defense. Just kind of a hold. Sort of speak. Need to put together a little bit better series than what we had last time.
So the Blazers turn Poplar Bluff away. 7 yards shy of the red zone. Valley View will get it back now at its own 27-yard line. As Drew Gartman leads his offense back onto the field for their third try of the night. They're 1 for 2 so far. Snap it off the right hash. Gartman in the gun. Cluster of receivers off to the left. He's going to roll near side, looking to run, tries to get a block, gets it. He's got full steam as he batters his way forward for first down and out over the 40-yard line.
Picked up a great block with 26 there. Peyton Hicks with a great block to kind of lead that charge there for Drew. Great job, great job.
Got a key block there, too. They bring him between a couple of defenders and able to pick up the first down for Valley View. Move those chains and spot the ball at the 42 of Valley View. Got to pick up a 15 yards there. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looking to throw, fires Cullen. Crosses the 50 and gets down.
So late on flag.
Late flag.
I think it's going to be a late hit on Poplar Bluff.
Yeah, it's what it looked like. We'll see, but
yeah. I didn't see our guy respond, but I could have missed it, but it looked like I definitely saw their guy.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see what we've got as the officials confer with each other. Cullen got up to about the 47-yard line on that reception, I believe, so very close to the first down marker.
Looks like about maybe a yard or two short, but yes, it was called on them.
It is a personal foul penalty against the Mules, so that'll be tacked on to the end of the run or the end of the play. And the Blazers will have a first down as we await the step-off deeper into Mule territory.
First quarter's kind of slowed down here a little bit, and then we're at the 5:29 now mark here in the first quarter. So last couple minutes kind of slowed down with some penalties and so forth. Good field position here. We need to try to take advantage of it.
Looks like the line of scrimmage will be about the 33-yard line of Poplar Bluff. Gartman out of the gun. Sends Hicks in motion. Keeps it. Looking for some running room across the middle. And it's a push from behind and advances it inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Drew did a good job just fighting for some yards there, being competitive.
Is there another flag?
Yes, on the far side. I didn't see it, but yeah, it looks like.
So we'll see what that's about.
Holding on us, I think.
Yep. Holding penalty against the Blazers will cut Valley View 10 yards, marked off from the spot of the foul.
And I didn't notice that flag off the bat.
Well, I didn't notice it. I heard the PA guy mention it.
Yeah, I think it came kind of late, to be honest with you. Maybe on that far side of the field, hard for us to see from here.
So they'll step it back the other way now, and that will put the ball down at the 43-yard line of Poplar Bluff. So it's 1st and 20 from there for Valley View. Gartman takes the snap, runs left. Actually, that's not Gartman. That's Levi Manning, I believe, on the carry.
Yes, it was. It was Levi. They snuck him in right there, yes.
Game, they spot the ball. Levi is a 6'1", 162-pound sophomore quarterback. 3rd and about 17 here after the pickup. 3 receivers clustered to the right. Cullen to the near side. Manning takes the snap, rolls right, and gets caught for a loss. And I'm looking for Drew Gartman. Do you see him
on the same thing as you? Here he comes back in. He was over on the sideline. Yeah. I don't think anything was wrong with him. He was standing by.
I think I just wanted to
Coach Marty Riley. He ran the ball 4 or 5 times. He made hot night flight. Just give him a little break there because fatigue. And keep him hydrated. It's going to be a long football game.
It'll be 3rd and long for Valley View. 3rd and about 18. Two receivers to the left.
Another stoppage and play here. Not sure the official.
Yeah, we've had a lot of those tonight. They move at a much slower pace up here, don't they?
Missouri. Missouri, they go a little slower, I guess. But it has been a slow first quarter for sure.
Two receivers to the left and two to the right. Gartman to throw. Sets up, fires, got a receiver. That's caught on the far sideline. I believe Andrew Jones who has it. And pickup of about 7 or 8 there, it would appear.
Yeah, it was Andrew, I think, on that far side. Good quick release by Drew, and then Andrew fought for a couple extra yards as well.
So that will bring up a 4th and 8 for Valley View.
We're at the 3:40 mark here in the first quarter.
And the ball is spotted at about the 31-yard line, I believe. Best I can tell from here. We're not up very high in this visiting side press box, so a little bit more difficult to see some of the yard markers. Hicks motions right. Gartman to throw. Got time. Now he's flush. Here comes pressure. He'll tuck, run, and dives forward. And I believe he may have the first down on second effort.
Yeah, now Drew made a little nervous. I thought he was going to try to force something out as he was running, but made a real good, mature decision. Yeah.
That was kind of an awkward-looking play, but you got like the end result.
He made a good decision there at the end. I thought he was trying to force something over here. He had a receiver in tight coverage, and he wanted to try, but he made a good decision, smart decision.
Drew Bob proving very slippery and elusive there, and moves the chains for Valley View. The ball will be at the 20-yard line, or the 21. I believe it's at the 21.
The 3:02 mark here.
Give it to Hicks. Hicks gets a good surge from the offensive line and powers it down to about the 15-yard line.
Clifford in on the stop for the Mules.
Looks like it's going to be spotted at the 16, and it'll be second and about 6.5 from there for Valley View. Jones to the right, Cullen to the left. Gartman's going to keep it, runs across the middle, and he is inside the 10, down to about the 9, maybe the 8-yard line. We'll see where they spot the ball.
You can definitely tell on this drive, Coach Marty Riley, offensive coordinator, has seen something with Drew. They wanted to exploit, and he's doing a good job of it. Drew's been productive just running the ball.
Now Levi Manning checks back in. We'll see if, and Gartman does come back to the sideline.
Well, it looked like his helmet came off on that play, so I think he's fine. Helmet came off, had to come out.
So sophomore Levi Manning back to take the snap for this play.
We're at the 2-minute mark at the first quarter.
First and goal for Valley View. Ball about the 9-yard line. Give it to Hicks. They throw it left side for Cullen. Cullen's immediately tackled after the play action fake. And that's going to be a short gain of a yard at best, I think.
Yeah, good job by the Poplar Bluff there, number 1. I can't find his name right now, but he made that really quickly. He was probably in a sign to Larry because he was right at him.
So it'll be second and goal from the 8-yard line. This will be the 11th play of the drive coming up unofficially. The drive began at the Poplar Bluff 27. Gartman with one receiver wide to each side, rolling right, tucks, runs, and he's inside the 5.
He pushed forward a little bit farther, I think, Randy.
Yeah,
he looks like
down close
to 2 or 3 even.
Yeah, at least the 3, I think. It looks like the Blazers going to run the field unit out there. What's the jumbo? This may be the jumbo package. Yeah, you're right, it is.
We're right at a minute here. A minute exactly right now.
So it's third and goal from the 2. Is that what would you say it is?
I'm going to say, yeah.
Maybe just inside
We'll say
the 2?
the 3 just to be close, but it's.
Carter Wallace is in as the power running back.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs?
Wallace left side, he's into the painted turf for the score.
Great
Valley
job.
View's got its second touchdown of the night off the 3-yard run for Carter Wallace.
Great job that big lineup. They did a great job of clearing that lane for Carter. So very productive job. Drew Garden did an excellent job of managing that drive, knowing when to run, making good decisions, and just an excellent drive there by the Blazers.
Awaiting the extra point for Brody Dix. Out of the hold of Madden Tatum. That kick is good. And the Blazers have a 14-0 lead. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
This is Stadium in Poplar Bluff. Valley View has increased its lead to 14-0 here late in the first period after a 3-yard run by sophomore running back Carter Wallace. That was a 12-play drive that began at the Poplar Bluff 27-yard line as he await the Brody Dix kickoff. Once again, he'll drive this one deep inside. It's gathered and now dropped in the end zone, so that'll be a touchback as Brody gets his first touchback of the night. And what's our time?
We're at now 37 seconds, excuse me.
Okay.
Brody's done a great job on all three kickoffs to drive the ball deep and start us off, start Poplar off with tough field position. So good job by Brody.
So Poplar Bluff still huddled over on the far sideline. Valley View off to a good start. Blazers leading 14-0. They've scored on 2 out of 3 possessions tonight. Went 3 and out on their second possession, but now we'll see Poplar Bluff put their offense back on the field. The Mules will send 2 receivers to the right and to the left as they go pistol. Now the running back will shift out of the pistol and line up on the quarterback's hip, and they'll throw it out on the near side. That's going to be good for a first down after the pass was caught by Hunter Clifford.
Yeah, and the Hunter's kid's one I talked about earlier. He makes me a little nervous. You can just tell right then he definitely has a lot of speed, and that's what they're trying to do. He's a playmaker.
So it brings up
this will probably be the last play of the first quarter with 16 seconds.
As they make their way to the line of scrimmage. Was that a first down?
Yes.
Okay. Out near side to Clifford. Clifford that time did not get the block that he had on the previous play, and he's caught as soon as he caught the ball.
Well, I don't blame them trying to go back to it, but we definitely had that sniffed out right there. Now we're just at 11 seconds still in the first quarter. So.
Okay. So that was most likely the last snap of the first period. Poplar Bluff does not appear to be in a hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I guess they said he was out of bounds. The clock's not running.
Okay, so the clock stopped. So they will get one more snap apparently before we end the first quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. 1 receiver motions, and the quarterback Edmondson keeps it. Darts away from a tackler, spins out of another one, and picks up the first down as he advances it up to about the 46-yard line of the Mules.
Well, he made a real good play, Randy, because the snap was actually over.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was very close to being a broken play.
He made something out of nothing, yeah, for sure.
So that'll end the first period. And with 1 in the books, Valley View leads Poplar Bluff 14-0. We'll return with second quarter action in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Randy Myers under the headset along with Coach Jason Manchester. We're glad you're with us tonight for Blazer football here on the EAB Sports Network. Whether you're listening on the radio on KBTM or watching on YouTube, courtesy of the Blazer News Network, glad you're with us tonight. Valley View with a 14-0 lead here in Poplar Bluff as we begin the second quarter. The Mules will have the ball facing a fresh set of downs at their own 47-yard line.
In the last 2 drives, Poplar Bluff's done a real good job moving the ball, so you can tell they're probably a couple plays away from possibly breaking something big. We got to be careful.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 men in the backfield, 1 on each hip of Edmondson. He'll give it off over the right side as they try the sweep, and Valley View does a nice job of containing the corner and the edge, and that may be a loss. Well, let's see where they spot the ball.
should be a loss. They get a good spot. Looks like it's going to be a loss of probably about 2 yards, possibly.
That was Devin Ferguson, the starting junior running back on the carry. It is a loss back to the 45, so it'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Mules. This will be the 5th play of the drive coming up unofficially. Running behind that big offensive line that averages 6'4", 261.
Yeah, you can tell. I was about to say that earlier. They are big old guys up front.
Hosses up front. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Backfield is empty for Edmondson. He pump fakes. Now he's got an open receiver. The ball is caught, and the receiver is caught inside the 20-yard line after the catch by Dylan Hall, who got behind the Blazers secondary and burned them.
Well, and that was kind of the play I've been worried about because they've kind of been setting something up like that. So good recognition by the quarterback. Now let's just see what we can do here inside the red zone.
Ball will be at the Valley View 17-yard line. It'll be first down from there for the Mules. We'll be back at Central Dealership Stadium next week for the home opener against Searcy. Meanwhile, I believe we have a timeout on the field.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is an official's timeout yet or...
Yeah, well, it's definitely an official's timeout, it looks like, because no one's moving, but the officials had the clock stopped and talking to the quarterback about something.
Yeah, the White Hat's back there talking to the quarterback, Jay Edmondson, and not sure what that was about, but we're set to resume action. So Poplar Bluff will send 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, the backfield is empty for Edmondson. On first down from the 17, he's going to run after he's chased out of the backfield. Tries to spin forward. We'll see how much forward progress they give him. He got a few yards.
Yeah, Noah Wendell for us got back in the backfield and created some traffic for him. And he,
I don't think that was the play that was drawn up due to Noah's quick penetration in the backfield.
Getting out of it because Noah was definitely coming at him real hard.
It's like a gain of about 1 after the spot, so it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Mules from the Valley View 16-yard line.
Now 10 minutes here in the second quarter.
Edmondson will bring the play in from the Poplar Bluff sideline. You can tell they're making a conscious effort to limit Valley View's offensive opportunities. They're milking that clock between plays a lot.
The way we move the ball, you can definitely tell it's a good strategy by them.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, the backfield is empty. Ferguson motions right. Edmondson keeps it and gets slammed at about the 10-yard line. He might have the 9. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Yeah, Ricky Moffitt made probably a touchdown-saving tackle there. He with a good hard hit.
Ball is just inside the 10, just shy of the 9.
Yeah, look like we're right at the 9. 3rd and a couple here. Maybe what does it look like, Randy? About 2 or 3?
Yeah, I'd say 3rd and about 1.5 yards to 2. Need to get to about the 7 to get the first down. Hunter Clifford will go wide right along with 2 others and got 1 receiver off to the left.
Probably going to be a straight draw. Yep.
Edmondson keeps it,
Good
runs
job.
left and gets caught from behind, and a nice open field tackle made there by Ryder Wooten out of his linebacker spot. Ryder getting his first start. He didn't start last week in the scrimmage game against Marion, but
well, he's already been on a lot of plays already, Ryder.
That was a big play for him right there.
We hadn't called his name every time, but he's been around the ball a lot tonight already.
That's got about a half yard off the spot on that.
Yeah.
So it's 4th, and we'll call it 1.
You know, that's kind of, hopefully we can stop them here again. It'll be the second time that we kind of stalled their drive here on 4th down. So see if we can come up with another big stop.
Unofficially, it's the 8th play of the drive coming up. 3 receivers go off wide to the right, 1 to the left. Ferguson is on Edmondson's left hip as the running back. Edmondson's going to keep it, running left, and
it's going to be really close.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I think he may have it.
Guys think they have him. My first view is I think he has it too. But
I think he has it because we're on the Poplar Bluff field.
Yeah, I agree. They're going to go. Yeah.
I think they're going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, they already gave it to him.
So it is a first down.
Once again, slow drive for them. We're already at the 7:30 mark here. Go ahead.
It'll be at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal from there for Poplar Bluff.
Right now, both teams looking very similar. Seeing a lot of quarterback runs, and, but both of them drew for us, and then this young guy from Poplar Bluff's doing a good job.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with Jay Edmondson so far. Ferguson lines up on Edmondson's right hip. 2 receivers to each side. Edmondson wants to throw, fires across the middle, and that's just beyond the reach of the intended target. It'll be incomplete and bring up second down.
Yeah, he had him open. He just he misled him just a little bit, but that was a good call by their coaching staff. It was there. They just missed it.
So again, second and goal from the 6 for Poplar Bluff. Valley View up 14-0. Blazers covering 3 yards on their first drive and 73 on the second drive.
I got a feeling
on the third drive, rather. They went 3 and out on drive number 2.
Probably see a little more Edmondson run here, I would imagine.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. That's kind of what I'm anticipating. I think we may see a whole lot more of that for the rest of the night.
Right, yeah.
Because it's been pretty effective for them thus far.
Little draw.
Going to run left and gets caught at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, they gave him a pretty good spot. Look, they gave him right at the 1-yard line. They gave him a pretty good spot. Yeah.
So it'll be third and goal from there for Poplar Bluff. Here, what are we about midway through the
quarter? Yeah, we're at looks like 6:45 left. The clock running here.
Second quarter of action. Again, if you're wondering why I'm not clued in on the clock, it's not that I'm too lazy to look. It's just that it's a very difficult, awkward angle for me to see it. I almost have to stick my head out of the press box.
No, it's a beautiful, beautiful field, but that's a bad setup there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. 3 receivers to the right on second and goal. Edmondson alone in the backfield. Keeps it rolling right and gets slammed as he crosses the goal line, but he's in for the score.
Yeah, he got hit real hard, but good job by them. He did a good job of just making plays for him. And we're gonna see a whole lot more of that probably the rest of the way. So we're going to come ready to stop that for sure. That big offensive line and him, like I said, he's a big kid as well. He's hard to bring down. So we'll have to adjust to that.
What's the time on the clock?
6 minutes and 16 seconds here left before halftime.
Extra point kick is in the air, and it's good.
Well, they waved it off. I don't think they were set. I don't know.
Yeah, we may.
They didn't look. Everything looked. Once again, the timing of everything looked really awkward there. So maybe we're redoing that. I don't.
We'll see what we're going to do here.
There wasn't a flag thrown, but it was. From my perspective, like our guys came offside, but I could tell the whistles weren't blown. They blew them immediately right afterwards to reset. So I'm not sure if the refs just weren't ready or what, but it looks like we're probably just going to redo it. That's what it looks like to me right now.
I think that's the plan.
I think the referees, you can tell it's maybe the first couple outings for them as well.
Yeah, I would agree.
Their timing may be a little bit off as well, and that happens.
Hunter Clifford is back out for the extra point kick. And right now they're just a little lollygogging going on out there, to borrow a phrase from Major League. Or no, that was Bull Durham, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Bull Durham. Yeah. That's right.
So finally we're set to try this extra point re-kick. It's in the air. It's got plenty of height.
I'll tell you, Randy, the timing of that looked weird.
But this one's going to count.
It's going to count, so I
the
don't know.
kick is good. It is now 14-7. Valley View sees its lead cut in half. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Randy Myers along with Jason Manchester welcoming you back to Mule Stadium here in Poplar Bluff. Poplar Bluff just got its first score of the night, so it's 14-7. Valley View leading as we await the Poplar Bluff kickoff. And again, what's our second quarter time count now?
We're still at 16 or 6 minutes 16.
6:16. So about midway through the second period as we await Clifford's kickoff. That's a high, deep kick. It'll be gathering in about the 8-yard line. I believe that is Jones on the return, and Andrew bounces it up to about the 27-yard line. Valley View will take over from there.
big possession coming up here. Poplar Bluff's moved the ball really well these last 2 drives, so we need to keep doing the same thing. Because I don't really want to give them the ball back real quick right here because they got a little momentum.
The 28 will be the line of scrimmage. Valley View up 14-7.
We're going to have some sort of delay here.
This looks like a timeout.
This might be a flat-out timeout, maybe by us it looks like.
So we'll take the timeout as well, pausing for 30 seconds with Valley View leading Poplar Bluff 14-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Ready to return to play, hopefully very soon here out of what we believe was a Poplar Bluff timeout. Valley View will have the ball, starting from the Blazer 28-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gartman is the quarterback. We're looking for some running room over the right side. Gets a block.
He's got
the sideline. He's got a full head of steam. And finally he's caught near the 40-yard line of Poplar Bluff.
Boy, Drew's he's in a big second quarter here for sure. Good job by Drew as we approach the 5:50 mark here before halftime.
So the Blazers are instantly in Poplar Bluff territory. The ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line of the Mules, and after the big run by Drew Bob Gartman.
Don't worry, Randy. We've got another slow delay. Now they're getting going again.
Yep. 2 receivers, wide left and right. Hicks is the running back on Gartman's right hip. Gartman out of the gun. Poplar Bluff crowd in the box a little bit. Gartman's going to tuck and run again. He finds a hole to dart through. Now he's got the middle of the field, and he's got another first down. He's inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he's about the 17 or 18.
Last snap he went outside. That time he went right across the middle. Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line of Poplar Bluff. So the Blazers are technically in the red zone, and it's a first down from there. Laird Cullen is wide to the left. Andrew Jones and Parker King wide to the near side. Give that off to Hicks. Hicks tries the middle, gets a good surge from the O-line, and pushes it down near the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Drew's doing a real good job of just, with the RPO, making decisions there. And both these teams are very similar. I mean, that's what we've seen so far with the quarterbacks' RPOs. They're making good decisions, and so far everything's worked out for both of them.
That's going to be spotted at the 14. It's 2nd and 4 for Valley View.
And
once again, the officials
timeout
play after a Poplar Bluff timeout.
We're at the 4:47 mark.
So with that much to play in the half, Poplar Bluff takes another timeout. We'll pause for 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Valley View with the football inside the Poplar Bluff red zone as we return to play out of the Poplar Bluff timeout. The Blazers facing a 2nd and 4 from the Poplar Bluff 14-yard line. Andrew Jones is split wide right. Laird Cullen out to the left. Backs in the pistol, and that's going to be a give to Parker King on a little inside reverse. King picks up a couple before he's pushed back.
Yeah, that's something we hadn't shown them yet, so I like the play call there by Coach Riley just to try to show them something different.
Brings up 3rd down and short for the Blazers.
Parker may have injured himself. He's kind of limping a little bit coming off there.
Yep. Got 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 from the 11. Cullen wide left. Jones to the right. That's going to be a give to Hicks. Hicks spins out of a tackle and finds the first down marker. He's inside the 10-yard line down to about the 9, it would appear.
4 minutes to go here before halftime, so we need to try to punch this in for sure.
4:09 remaining to be exact in the half. And it's a first and goal for Valley View from the Poplar Bluff 9. On the carry, it's Gartman running right inside the 5, diving forward, and apparently stopped just shy of the end zone.
I'll tell you what, Drew's so long that when he falls down, he gains about 3 yards just falling forward.
Absolutely.
He's so tall and athletic.
Looks like it's spotted right at the 1. It's first and goal from there. Gartman out of the gun. Hicks is his running back on his right hip, calling a split to the left. 2 receivers to the right. The give to Hicks. Hicks trying to run out of the tackle, but they caught him at the line of scrimmage. That may be a loss of about a half yard, depending on the spot.
Yeah, we're not trying to do anything cute here. We've had a lot of success running the ball. We're going to bring that big line up and in.
Yep, here comes the jumbo package as the Blazers go
try to punch
nasty.
this in. Yep.
That's the
there's no need
the name that the coaches have for this package. I call it the jumbo package, but
no need
it's
to be
the power
fancy.
set.
No need to be fancy. Just do what you got to do right here to punch this in.
So Carter Wallace is in as the Valley View running back. Gartman goes under center. The give to Wallace, and that's another Valley View touchdown. The third rushing touchdown of the night for the Blazers as they answer the Poplar Bluff scoring drive.
Yeah, that was a big drive really right there, because Poplar Bluff, like I said earlier, had done the last 2 drives and really moved the ball very, very well. So for us to respond with a long drive, running the ball, Drew made some big plays for us in the end on that drive. So good to keep possession for a long time, keep their offense momentum down a little bit. So put this extra point in, and defense step up and make some plays here in a second.
Brody Dix is on to attempt his 3rd PAT kick of the evening out of the hold of junior Madden Tatum. Kick is on the way, and it's true. So our time situation is
2:53 before half here.
2:53 in the half. Valley View takes a 21-7 lead. We'll be back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Blazers covering 72 yards on 9 plays unofficially on that last drive, capped off by Carter Wallace's 2-yard run, his 2nd score of the night. And Valley View has a 21-7 lead here in these closing minutes of the first half. Awaiting the Brody Dix kickoff. Poplar Bluff with the return men set up at the 5-yard line on each respective hash. Dix will kick this one out of bounds. So the penalty flag will drop, and we'll see what option the Mules take here. Looks like they're going to take it at the 35-yard line.
Well, 2:52 left here before halftime. I'd like to see us get a 3 and out, maybe get the ball back one more time with us to farm. We'll get the ball to start the second half. So I need to try to keep them out of the end zone here.
Mules making their way out onto the field with their offense. They'll start at the 35 between the hashes, and they'll send one receiver wide to the near side. That is Derek Burton. Got a receiver off to the right as well. Now they're going to send trip sets to the near side. So 3 receivers to the left. The running back will motion up to Edmondson's hip, and Edmondson drops straight back. Fires across the middle. It's incomplete. Several Blazers in on coverage there, including Ricky Moffitt and Carter Wallace.
Yeah, Ricky had a good read on it. I think he thought he had the interception. He just barely missed it. So, fortunate for Poplar Bluff, well, we almost had a good interception right there at midfield by Ricky.
So it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Mules. They trail Valley View 21-7 here late in the half. They're going to come with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right as well. Edmondson out of the gun. Actually, they're in a pistol set now.
Yeah, pistol set. He does a good job just reading the field before he ever snaps the ball.
Now Ferguson motion up to his hip. And Edmondson again back to throw, trying to throw the deep ball. That's up for grabs, knocked down. Well played back there, and I think that was Rylan Ramsey defending, or was that Estrich?
That's Estrich.
Okay.
That was, yeah.
Well played, whichever one it was. Both of them, either one of them,
I
did a great job.
definitely tell why the coaches were excited about that. He has a bright future. 2 minute, 41-second mark here in the second quarter.
Thank you. So it brings up 3rd and 10 for Poplar Bluff at their own 35. We'll send 3 receivers to the left. 2 to the right. The backfield is empty for Jay Edmondson. Edmondson drops straight back. Here comes pressure. He avoids.
Oh, he's got Hunter Clifford open deep here.
Fires right side, and there's a flag, and you can't argue that was definitely.
No, definitely. We didn't see the ball. It was Rylan Ramsey for us. The ball got behind him. He just didn't see it.
Well, I don't think Rylan meant to run into him. He kind of got tangled up and lost his footing there a little bit and crashed into the receiver. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Mules and keep the drive alive.
With 2:33 left here in the second quarter, that puts him in good field position. We need to try to come up with a play here.
Moves it out to midfield. Ball should be spotted at the 50.
I'm trying to see how many timeouts Poplar Bluff has left. I think they have 1 left, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's right. Although
it's kind
of hard to tell with all these stops in play tonight.
The scoreboard's showing 1. It looks like
trying to determine what was an official's timeout and what was a team timeout. And
some of these timeouts, I think it's just like a little snack break. I can't figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe they're hydration breaks. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Edmond with a running back behind him, hands it off to Ferguson, and Ferguson gets met at the line of scrimmage. Now the ball comes loose.
I think they're going to say the whistle, Laurie Blum. I heard a whistle. Yeah, they're going to say the whistle blew.
Blazers thought they had it, but apparently not.
And we did recover, it looked like. They did. I heard a whistle about the same time, so it's probably the right call, unfortunately.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Mules. Ball at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, we're at the 2-minute mark here.
All right. So 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Valley View up 21-7. Mules bring 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Edmondson out of the gun, drops straight back, fires right side. The ball is picked off. I believe that's.
I think it's Estrich. I believe it's Estrich. Yeah.
And he's still on his feet.
He's taking that to the house.
And that's going to the house for a Valley View score. R.J. Estrich, the South Carolina Flash, makes his way into the painted turf for a Valley View touchdown.
And I'll say this, Blazer fans, get used to hearing his name. He's made multiple plays tonight. He has a bright future.
That was about a 60-yard pick, 6 for R.J. Estrich.
And Randy, there is a flag, I think, on the other side of the field.
So we may not have a score at all here. After all.
And they're talking to Poplar Bluff, so.
Well, the interception should certainly stand.
Yeah, because it was definitely after that where the flags dropped. Looked like something after the interception. There's 1:34 here left before halftime as well. Yeah, they still gave us a touchdown. I'm not sure. I missed
the touchdown is good.
Touchdown's good.
All right. So a 60-yard pick 6 for R.J. Estrich.
I'm trying to see what the call was. I can't see it. I heard anybody announce it.
What's the time on the clock?
1:34. So touchdown's good. Our coaching staff's trying to they're a little confused as well. They're just now figuring out they did go ahead.
So Valley View will run the PAT unit onto the field. Now, I'm telling you, I don't like to criticize officials, but seeing what we've seen, this is our 2nd trip into Missouri, and it makes me appreciate our guys back in Arkansas.
Yeah, it does.
Because they are much better. I mean, the mechanics of this crew has just been really sloppy tonight, and it was that way 2 years ago when we were up here.
We take it for granted up in Northeast Arkansas.
Yeah, you're right, we do.
Really, we're blessed with good officials.
Extra point kick by Brody Dix splits the uprights. Valley View's lead is now 28-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
1:34 remaining first half. Valley View has extended its lead to 3 touchdowns. It's now 28-7 after the 60-yard pick six by sophomore defensive back R.J. Estridge. So the penalties being assessed against Valley View on the kickoff, whatever that, I'm still not sure what the penalty was. Never really got a clear signal or indication.
No, I couldn't tell.
Valley View is going to have to kick from the 25-yard line. So the return men for Poplar Bluff on each hash at the 20-yard line, as Brody Dix will put boot to pigskin for the Blazers. That's going to be gathering in. The return man drops it, gets back to 10 to pick it up, and down he goes at about the 16-yard line. Great open field coverage there by the Blazer bomb squad.
Yeah, well, our special teams have been really good tonight. So, defense will have to minute 26 here before halftime. So, need to try to not let anything big happen. Go in the locker room with a good lead here.
Mules will start at their own 16, trailing Valley View 28-7. So they'll bring 2 receivers to each side. Edmondson out of the gun. Shows it to the running back, fires on the screen pass complete to the near sideline. And that's good for a short gain after the tackle made by Zion Simpson.
Yeah, just a good quick screen there. The Clifford kid from Poplar Bluff, who, like I said, they're trying to get the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Got about 6 there. It'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Mules.
We're hitting now to minute 09 here left before halftime.
Ball is at the Poplar Bluff 22-yard line on the left hash. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. The backfield is empty for Jay Edmondson. Got 1 receiver motioning right. Edmondson keeps it, darts away from 1 tackler. He's got the first down, and he's out across the 30 up to about the 33.
Yeah, and I've been very impressed. We've said it all night with Edmondson. He did a good job there.
He's pretty crafty.
Yeah, we had got in the backfield. He's about to be dropped for loss and did a good job just getting away.
He just sidestepped the tackler.
Yeah. And hey, didn't it look very calm doing it? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
With a minute to go here in this.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the near side. Backfield again empty for Edmondson. Got a quick snap. He didn't see coming. Here comes the rush. He's able to avoid it. Now he's got a receiver. Fires downfield. It's a jump ball situation, and it's incomplete. Well defended that time by Ricky Moffitt.
Yeah, Ricky did a good job. He stayed solid with his coverage and didn't do anything, to get a pass interference call or anything like that. And now we're at 47 seconds left here before halftime.
So with 47 seconds left in the half, Poplar Bluff faces a 2nd and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Ball will be on the left hash. Big crowd on hand here tonight at Mule Stadium for their season opener. Season opener for both teams, actually. And a good Blazer Nation has followed their team north across the state line as well.
Yeah, good, very good opening crowd here for both.
We're pretty close
sides.
to a packed house. If it's
yeah,
not packed.
I was about to say it looks like standing room only.
2 receivers wide to each side. Edmondson to throw. Has plenty of time. Now he fires across the middle. That's incomplete. He hit the receiver right in the hands, and the guy just dropped the ball.
Yeah, he did a good job. Edmondson did. He made a great read. That young man, he just dropped the ball there. He'd probably like to have that play back. It put us at 41 seconds left.
Colt Clifford may have heard some footsteps there. And
well, Ricky
was closing fast.
Ricky, he's put a few hits on them already tonight, so I'm sure they're probably looking over their shoulders for sure.
What's our time count?
We are at 41 seconds.
3rd and 10 for Poplar Bluff. Again, the ball at the Mule 33. Valley View leading 28-7. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, Edmondson alone in the backfield. Drops straight back. Gets a block, fires across the middle, finds a receiver. Catch made for a first down near midfield. After the ball was caught by
Carter Wallace on tackle for the Blazers.
And Dylan Hall made the catch for Poplar Bluff.
And puts it 33 seconds here before halftime.
So a first down for Poplar Bluff.
Clock running, we're at 28 seconds.
Ball gets loose, he gets it back off the bounce. Here comes pressure. Throws that one away on a throwaway ball.
He definitely threw it away. He got up here almost by us.
Yeah.
That leaves us with 21 seconds left here before half.
If you'd had just a little bit longer wingspan, you might have been able to catch that one.
I might have got me a touchdown out of that.
So it is 2nd and 10 from the Mule 49.
I'm out here, you just don't want anything big to happen, obviously.
Because you've
dominated.
You got the momentum right now, and you don't want to give that back to them.
Nothing
right
big.
before
You
half.
dominated to half, so you just want to make plays, get the locker room with this nice big lead.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the near side. Again, Edmondson alone in the backfield. 1 receiver motions right. Edmondson pump fakes. Now he's going to try the middle and crosses the 50 to about the 48-yard line of Valley View.
And it looks like Poplar used their last time here with 15 seconds left.
So we do have a timeout on the 15 seconds remaining in a half. Valley View leads Poplar Bluff 28-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
We're back at Mule Stadium. Ray Myers along with Coach Jason Manchester under the headsets. First half winding down, 15 seconds remaining in the second period, with Valley View leading Poplar Bluff 28-7. Mules facing a 3rd and 9 from the Valley View 49. Receivers go 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Actually, it's 3 to the left, 2 to the right. And Edmondson is alone in the backfield. Takes the snap out of the gun. Fires across the middle. Finds his receiver. The ball is caught. He shakes the first tackler, but not the second.
8 seconds.
But he's down inside the 30-yard line.
Clock stops with 6 seconds left.
So 6 seconds remaining. Poplar Bluff will have a first down at about 29-yard line of Valley View. Ball on the left half. Did they call another timeout?
I guess they did. I thought they were,
they were out
their
as
last
well.
one, but School Bowl showed they only had 1 left a minute ago, but apparently
let's
they
just
didn't.
hold it here rather than miss the potential last play of the half, and especially with them being down a little closer now. So we'll just hold it here. Again, it'll be a first down for Poplar Bluff. They'll have the ball at the Valley View 29-yard line. Again, there are 6 seconds remaining. Is that right?
6 seconds.
Okay. And again, if you're wondering why I'm deferring to Jason on the time counts, it's because I can't see the scoreboard or the clock unless I stick my head out of the box.
I was going to say, it's not because Randy's old. I don't know about Randy's old. He can see.
It's in a difficult position even for you to see.
I'm having to lean up. My 6'4" frame's helping me. I'm having to lean up and see it myself, but there's no way Randy can see it.
Well, I'm only 6 feet, and I'm in a more awkward position to try to see it than you
Randy's
are.
gotten old. His eyesight's bad. That's not the case.
Well, it's not what it used to be, but it's ordinarily I can usually at least still see the scoreboard and the clock, but it's just almost impossible from.
No, it's only on one end of the field too, so it's very, very difficult to see.
So here come the Mules out of the timeout with 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Edmondson back to throw, sets up, happy feet.
Just gonna throw this deep.
Throws it deep. It's up for grabs, and it's picked off in the end zone. Who got that ball?
I'm trying to see.
I think that's Ashone Dotson, isn't it?
It is 49. Sure is.
So Ashone Dotson. It's the second pick of the Valley defense in the half. So after senior back, senior safety, and we've got 2 quarters in the books. The Blazers commanding the first half. They lead it 28-7. We'll pause for a 3-minute timeout and back with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
And we welcome you back to Mule Stadium on the Poplar Bluff High School campus here in southeast Missouri, where the Valley View Blazers are off to a successful start to the season thus far, midway through this game, as we welcome you into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. At the break, the View up on the Bluff. It's 28-7. Valley View got the first 2 scores of the first half and ended it with 2 scores, sandwiched around a Poplar Bluff touchdown between those two. So Valley View got off to a 14-0 start. Poplar Bluff scored with 6:16 to play in the first quarter, and then Valley View got the last 2 scores of the half in that third, or in the second period rather. So it is 28-7 at the break. Coach, your impressions on what you saw in that first half?
Well, very impressed by the way we moved the football, and really just not a whole lot of negative. We didn't have a lot of penalties. We had a blocked punt and a pick six, and saw some good things from young players as well. Had some sophomores, Carter Wallace, and the new young man RJ who moved in, made some big plays as well. So great opening first half for us, and need to continue the second half and get out here with a good victory.
Recapping scoring from the first half, Poplar Bluff got the ball first. They were unable to move the ball, and they had to punt from deep in their end of the field. The punt was partially blocked, and Valley View recovered it at the 3-yard line. The Blazers needed only one snap. They got a touchdown on their first snap from scrimmage to start the season, a 3-yard run by Peyton Hicks. The extra point kick was good by Brody Dix. It was a one-play, 3-yard scoring drive. Valley View up 7-0 with 10:04 to play in the first period. They would score again with 42 seconds to play in the first period on a 3-yard run by sophomore running back Carter Wallace. That drive much more impressive, covered 73 yards in 12 plays. After the Brody Dix kick, it was 14-0. That was the score at the end of the first period. Poplar Bluff would get the first score of the second quarter with 6:16 to play in the second period on a 1-yard run by quarterback Jay Edmondson, a 12-play, 80-yard scoring drive for the Mules. After the extra point kick by Hunter Clifford, it was 14-7 at that point. Valley View would score again with 2:53 to play in the first half on a 2-yard run by Carter Wallace. That drive covered 72 yards in 9 plays. Brody Dix perfect with the extra point kick. Valley View led 21-7 at that point. Then the Blazers got their first defensive score of the year on a 60-yard pick six by sophomore cornerback R.J. Estrich. That score coming at the minute 34 mark of the second period. Brody Dix again there with the extra point kick. He was 4 out of 4 on PAT kicks in the first half, and as a result, the Blazers have a 28-7 lead at the half. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout and back with more of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
Been all Valley View so far tonight here in the first half of this one. We are at halftime in Poplar Bluff with the Blazers leading the Mules 28-7 after 2 quarters of play as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. I'm Randy Myers. Coach Jason Manchester is also with me. And let's go over our scoreboard, halftime scoreboard, to check some scores that we've been able to pick up here at the half. We've got a halftime score in the Brooklyn West Side game. No surprise there. Brooklyn controlling West Side. They lead at 35-0 at the half in that game. Nettleton is up on Truman. We believe this is late in the second quarter. 21-6 the score on that game. And here's the most surprising halftime score of the night. Wynn up on Marion 14-0 at the half. I'll be honest with you, Coach. I didn't see that one coming.
No, I don't either.
Nothing against Wynn, but I mean that Marion team's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that kind of sends some shock signals, I guess, to the 5A East. That Wynn's going to be tough to deal with
No
Harding
doubt.
Academy and a lot of other folks in this league.
Yeah, no question about that. Jonesboro trailing Conway late in the second quarter, 14-7, the last score we had on that game. Those are the only scores that we have so far. Some of the other games that we're trying to track, of course, elsewhere in the 5A East tonight in this final first week of the season. All non-conference play, of course. Paragould is at home tonight against Manila. Greene County Tech is playing host to Gosnell out of the 4A3. And Batesville is at home tonight against Searcy, which will be the Valley View opponent next week at Central Dealership Stadium. Outside of the conference, as we mentioned, Jonesboro trailing Conway 14-7 late in the second quarter at last report. West Memphis is at home tonight against Hot Springs. Blytheville playing host to Mills. Harrisburg is at Cross County. Highland is at Piggott. Pocahontas is at Salem this evening. Southside is at home tonight against Forest City, which makes the move from the 5A East down to 4A football this year. In the 3A3, Hoxie is at home tonight against Melbourne. Walnut Ridge is on the road to 2A powerhouse EPC. That one should be a dandy of a game, as should this one. Newport at Mark Tree. 3A power against a 2A power in that one, and Cave City is on the road to Mountain View tonight. So we'll step aside for another 3-minute timeout and back with more of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report from Mule Stadium, where Valley View leads Poplar Bluff 28-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Yay! Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Randy Myers, Jason Manchester, welcoming you back to Mules Stadium here in Poplar Bluff as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Blazers up on the Mules 28-7 at the break. We've got a few updated scores to pass along. We believe this is probably now a halftime score. Conway has extended his lead against Jonesboro 28-7. Also at the half, in Lepanto, Walnut Ridge leading EPC 15-0. And at the last report, there was a second quarter score in the Newport Mark Tree game with the Greyhounds up on the Indians 20-0 in that contest. So a few other scores to pass along in addition to the other ones that we gave you in the previous halftime segment. Coach, I wanted to talk just a little bit about what we saw in terms of, particularly when big plays from the defense in that first half. And, of course, the Blazer defense forcing 3 first-half turnovers, starting with a block punt down here that set the Blazers up with a short field at the 3-yard line on Poplar Bluff's first possession. Then we saw that big 60-yard pick six by R.J. Estrich. And that play was a little bit surreal because Estrich caught the ball. It was on the far side of the field from us. And when he made the pick, he was in a lot of traffic, and I couldn't quite tell for sure who had the ball. And all of a sudden, he just burst out of the pack and was in open field, and he took it to the house.
Well, he did a great job. The ball was actually over his head, and he did a good job of jumping up and making the interception. And then, like you said, he was just in a ball of traffic, and then he somehow came out of it. And then once he got out of it, you could just tell he was going to take it to the house. So, I've been very, very coaches, like you said earlier, have been kind of talking him up, and I see why. He's a very good football player. He's made a couple of nice reads, not only on that play, but some early plays as well. But yeah, you're right. Our defense has definitely set the tone. But if you look at Coach Cochran and his guys, that defense has been doing that for a while now, and that's why they have a lot of success here. Setting up the offense, and the offense has done a good job of taking advantage when those situations come for them as well.
And of course, that third turnover that the Blazer defense got was the interception in the end zone at the end of the first half by safety Ashone Dotson. So 3 turnovers in the first half registered by the Blazer defense. And going back to Estrich, you were just talking about the reason, or the fact that the coaches are so excited about him, and what really is exciting about him is he's only a sophomore.
Right. Like I said, him and Carter Wallace both tonight, I've been very impressed with both of them being young. I guess you can count last week a little bit, but this being their first true test here on a football Friday night, and they haven't shied away from it whatsoever. And both those guys are going to have bright futures. So Blazer fans better get used to those names for sure.
What's our time count on the halftime clock,
Coach? That. It looks like about 3:12 to be exact.
All right, we've got time for one more 3-minute timeout. We'll take it now on the EAB Sports Network.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
And we welcome you back to Mule Stadium. Halftime winding down. Valley View is huddled down in front of the end zone on their end of the field. Poplar Bluff still warming up at their respective end of the field. Got all the officials out here, so hopefully we're going to get this second half started pretty soon. Valley View again leading at 28-7 here at the break. Do you know, I haven't thought about this. Do they have a mercy rule clock in Missouri?
I believe they do, but for some reason in my mind, Randy, I was thinking it might be different points, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to look into that. Maybe we'll get to find out here in a little bit.
I hope we do, but
we need to go score this first possession, and maybe we can find out.
Because most of this big Poplar Bluff crowd has stuck around.
Yeah, man, they got a nice crowd. Like I was telling you off there to St. Go, it's my first opportunity to be here at a football game, and boy, it's a good atmosphere. It's a really nice setup they have here.
This is an impressive stadium. The layout's a little awkward in some ways, especially the positioning of the scoreboard. But as far as the meeting the eye test, it's very impressive.
Yeah, they've done a good job here for setting everything up, and looks like they got good Friday night crowd for sure.
Yeah, this is it has a look and feel of a nice Division II college stadium.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. To me, it reminds me a little bit of just looking across from it, of like Harding University, just a little bit.
A little bit smaller, I think, but
yeah, for sure.
Although I think on the home side, it's probably about the same size as what Harding has, but the visiting side stands are a little bit smaller than what you have at First Security Stadium.
Yeah, to me it's a little odd, but like the band and student section sits on our side of the field. You see that in some places, but it's always a little bit odd. As an administrator, it's kind of an administrator's nightmare to have the other students on your side of the field, but it seems like it's all went really well over here.
It's got dual press boxes, one on each side, and what's a little strange here is that what's going on down there on our sideline? Are we missing something?
It's some kind of communication issue, because I know our coaches are up here in the press box. We're looking for something. I couldn't hear them, but they're looking for something now. Our coaches are turning around trying on the field, Coach Cockrell and Coach Riley. Coach Carter and those guys are trying to get their attention about something.
Anyway, back to my point. There are press boxes on each side of the field, but they put all the broadcast media over here for both the home and visiting teams. All the electronic and broadcast media are in this smaller press box on the visiting side, so it's a little cramped in here. That's one of, like I said, that and the positioning of the press box are basically the only two complaints. And now here comes what looks like a Poplar Bluff school official walking onto the field.
They have put more time on the clock, 1:18, and it looks like some Poplar Bluff folks are coming up here in the press box to look at something. If it's a clock issue, this guy just.
I'm not sure where. I think I'm
going to take my headphone off just for a second, see if I can.
Yeah, go right ahead. I think the clock keeper is on the other side of the field in that home press box, although I can't. Because, I mean, I know and it's coaches down there on the other end of this press box.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all media where we are.
It's the clock seems to be working.
There's a gentleman that came across the field from the Poplar Bluff sideline wearing a maroon Poplar Bluff cap, and he appears to be, I'm not sure where he's headed. I thought he was headed up here to the press box.
I'm like you. He looked like he was on a mission to do something like that. There's 33 seconds and the clock is running down. I don't know if we're waiting on.
It's everything so far with this game has moved kind of slow tonight.
And the only thing I could think of, I mean, to me, it almost looks like a media type situation. Maybe they have some kind of TV going on here where they're just kind of waiting on it. I mean, that's what it feels like. I don't know if it's that or, like I said, the clock seems to be working. It's running and so forth, so I'm not sure what we're waiting on at this point.
Poplar Bluff starting to make their way onto the field now, so hopefully that's a sign that we're going to finally
we're about to play,
start the second half.
Just par for the night, Randy. So far, nothing has been real fast.
This has been a slow-moving game in terms of just the mechanics and the logistics.
I'm glad I'm not coaching because I'd be getting a little upset down there.
I know I would.
I'm up 28-7.
I'm upset a little bit as a broadcaster, so you know.
I'm Coach Cocker. I'm up 28-7. I want to get the ball and start playing again.
Get this thing in the winning column and get back on the bus to Arkansas. So Valley View will get the ball to begin the second half. Got Andrew Jones and Parker King, I believe, are the deep men for Valley View on the return.
And Gutsy Parker back out there. He got a little banged up in the first half, but he was fine.
Hunter Clifford kicks a knuckleball kick. And that will go out of bounds right about the 23-yard line, I believe. We'll see where they mark it out.
Yeah, Trip Dale did a good job. Well, the flag came.
I'm not sure if that's the flag because the kick went out of bounds or if it's for something else. It's a late flag, but
it's a very, very late.
Valley View, I think, may have touched the ball before it went out of bounds. That's what I was about to say
before the flag came in. Trip Dale was over there, and I think he may have made a mistake where he touched it.
But, I mean, that's
why would that be a flag? Yeah.
I mean, he's got a right to touch the ball. It's not necessarily the smartest thing to do
it looks like they're
in that situation, but they're marching it off against Poplar Bluff. Or are they?
Yeah, they marked it off, correct? Yes.
So, yeah, the ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Again, still not really sure what that penalty was about, but we've been unsure.
And there wasn't a Poplar Bluff player over there. Our guys were already in a huddle over there, so I'm not sure what happened. Hey, we'll take it. And we got the ball. Let's go put some more points on the board.
2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Backfield empty for Drew Gartman on first down from the Valley View 35. Hicks motions into the backfield. He'll get the carry. Finds a little room across the middle and punches that forward for 5, maybe 6.
You know, something we hadn't talked about tonight, though, but our guys on the line have done a tremendous job. They dominate their line of scrimmage. I was watching them right there where Houston Walker and Daniel Cole were doing a good job of staying with their blocks and moving their guys upfield.
That's a 7-yard gain after the spot. 2nd and 3 for Valley View. 2 receivers to left and right. Gartman out of the gun. Keeps it. Rolls right, looking for King, but missed him. Just being three.
Fall. He's slow getting up a little bit there, but boy, I didn't like the way he looked there when he fell. He fell on his own. That always concerns you.
Yeah.
I think he just slipped. I think he's just shaking it off now. He seems to be fine. But anytime you see a quarterback fall like that, with no one around him, with no contact, you get a little concerned.
Ball's at the 42-yard line. It brings up 3rd and 3 for the View. Noah Ragsdale into the game for Valley View. Ball is loose and on the ground, and I think the Blazers got back on it. Hicks appears to have recovered it, but it's going to be shy of the first down as that ball just got away from Gartman right after the snap.
Yeah, and then, that's obviously not what you want what you want right there. So be 4th down here.
So we'll see if Ryan Mitchell comes on to punt. Actually, it's Levi Manning out in punt formation, I believe.
Yeah, we may be doing something. Maybe trying to do something here. I don't know.
It's 4th and 3. Now he's going to drop back into a traditional punt formation. And he will kick it away. Nice high kick up into the lights. There will be no return. It takes a Valley View bounce. And it will roll out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. So a nice punt there for Levi Manning. And
with 10:42 left in the 3rd quarter.
Poplar Bluff will get it at their own 21.
And they are kind of attending to Drew over here. Like I said on that play earlier, he
looks like it may be a cramp.
Yeah, it may just be a cramp.
His leg out.
That may be what took him down.
Hopefully
there.
that's all it is.
On that little pass, he just kind of fell. It looks like it's what they're treating as a cramp. So hot, humid night like tonight, like I said, they could start coming to play here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, there is a lot of the temperature isn't bad, but there is a lot of humidity in the air. Mules will come with 2 receivers to each side. Edmondson is the quarterback out of the gun, hands it off to the running back, and he'll punch it forward for about 3, it would appear.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see if Poplar tries to speed up their style of play a little bit in the 2nd half. We've got another guy down now holding his leg. I can't tell.
Yeah, this looks like another possible cramp situation as well. That is.
It looks like Rylan McNamee, I believe.
You're absolutely right. That's who it is. So we do have an injury timeout. We'll pause for 30 seconds. Valley View leads Poplar Bluff 28-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Rylan McNamee gets back to the Blazer sideline under his own power, and we're set to resume action on 2nd and 7 for Poplar Bluff. Quarterback throws it out right side. That's a pick 6. That is Jade Taylor, and he'll take it to the house.
Yep. He read that like he was the wide out. He did a great job there. 2nd pick 6. You don't see that very often.
Absolutely. That is the 4th turnover of the night for the Valley View defense.
And it's a great job by just an excellent football player. You know, he hadn't called his name a whole lot tonight, but he's been around. He did a great job there reading that and get another pick 6 for us.
Brody Dix on for the extra point kick for Valley View. Madden Tatum will be the holder. Kick is in the air, and it's now 35-7. Time count, Coach?
10-10 is what we got left here in the 3rd quarter.
So with 10-10 to play in the 3rd, the Blazers extend the lead to 35-7. We're back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome back to Mule Stadium, where the Valley View defense gets their 2nd pick 6 of the evening, their 4th turnover of the night. It is now 35-7 after the 21-yard interception returned by senior linebacker Jade Taylor. Here's Brody Dix's kick. That will go into the end zone or out of bounds. That's going to be a touchback.
It's going to be a touchback.
Got another.
We had a big hit down there on the other side of the field. It's kind of late. No one saw, but he got up.
I think that was a show. He was a little slow to get up, but he's okay. And Poplar Bluff will start at their 20.
Well, we've been fortunate with 2 pick six and block punt that kind of led to a score. Anytime you can get 21 points, almost kind of given to you there on the road. Good teams like us are going to take advantage of that. And I've been fortunate tonight with that.
Mules will send 2 receivers wide to each side. Give it off to the running back on the jet sweep to the near side, and that is basically no gain or possibly a loss after the spot on the.
Looks like it's going to be maybe a loss of about a yard or 2. Looks like if they give the spot, I think they should.
Carry by Caden Jenkins. Loss about a half yard, so we'll call it 2nd and 11 from the 19. Three receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Backfield empty for Jay Edmondson. Edmondson back to throw, sets up. Now he's flushed. Here comes pressure. He's being chased. Now he'll reverse field. Gets away from a tackler, but can't avoid the second wave. And
he's
caught at about the 23-yard line, I believe.
And that young man's going to be very tired tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's
and
had
sore.
He's had to run all over the field tonight, trying just to make plays because our guys have done a great job of getting in the backfield all night.
They really had great containment on that play.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, he made a couple of nice moves to avoid being tackled for a loss or a sack, but still did a lot of running there to a net gain of only about 2.5 yards.
So he ran about 18 yards
to get 2.
To get 2. Yeah. We're at the 8:50 mark here in the third quarter.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, Edmondson alone in the backfield for the Mules. Drops straight back, looking across the middle, finds a receiver. It's juggled and caught, and that will be a Poplar Bluff first down out over the 35-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, we had a couple missed tackles there that caused a bigger play than probably what it should have been. So that's something we can coach up on. We didn't wrap up very well. There, we got a couple guys getting slow to the huddle here. I don't know if we're starting to cramp up or but we're also substituting some guys in and out here if you look.
Spencer Nunn making that catch for the Mules. It'll be a first down at the Poplar Bluff 37-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Edmondson keeps it, and he slips a tackle in the backfield and able to turn that into a positive gain. He's still on his feet. Yeah. On the far sideline. I tell you, that guy's slippery, elusive, and crafty. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, I've been very, very, very impressed with him. Not just his weird side. Noah had done a great job of getting in the backfield, just missed the tackle there.
He turned what appeared to be about a 5-yard loss into a pickup for a first down inside Valley View territory. Ball will be at the Blazer 45-yard line. Here come the Mules. 3 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Edmondson back to throw again. Fires across the middle, got an open receiver, and he is banged out of bounds, and the ball comes loose.
That's going to be, I think, with a big hit.
I mean, he laid a lick right there.
And tell you what, that's a clean hit, and it was perfect timing. Once again, great job, Rick. Our secondary has been very impressed with Ricky and TJ back here for sure.
Big play by Ricky Moffitt to jar the receiver loose from what appeared to be a sure catch.
And I'm going to say that receiver will probably looking over his shoulder the rest of the time. That was a big hit by Ricky.
3 receivers to the left for Poplar Bluff, 2 to the right. Backfield empty again for Edmondson from the Valley View 45. Edmondson fires across the middle, and that may be another interception, and it is. Or did he drop it?
I think he dropped it. Ricky broke it up. Ricky Moffitt once again broke it up.
I'll tell you what, Ricky's having himself a whale of a night.
He is. He's experienced back there, and you can tell it. He's just a great athlete. He's a tremendous kid. He works very hard in everything he does. So it's good to see him having a good year already.
Brings up a 3rd and 10 for Poplar Bluff at the View 45.
We're at the 7:52 mark here in the third quarter.
So about midway through the third. Valley View leading 35-7.
Once again, Poplar Bluff still in no hurry, even though with a big lead, they still take their time getting to the line of scrimmage.
Edmondson throws it out right side on a quick hitter on the hitch. The catch is made, should be close to the first down marker. I believe he's got it. We'll see for sure. They're in a lightning delay now in the Wynn-Marion game, with Wynn leading Marion 20-14. And I believe, the best I can tell, they're at halftime in that game.
Yep, well, that lightning delay probably, because they're going to have to wait a while. If it matters when the lightning hit, we got, I guess, 30 minutes in between. So
yeah, between each strike.
That one could get over late tonight.
So it's a 4th and 1. They just missed out on the first down. 4th and 1 here for Poplar Bluff. Edmondson keeps it. Now the late pitch to the trailing back. That's Ferguson. He appears to have the first down as he works the sideline to move the chains.
And that Edmondson young man once again made a nice read. Gave it the last second. So they're good drive here by Poplar. Our guys need to try to step up, make some more plays here defensively.
Ball will be at the Valley View 26-yard line on the right hash as the Mules move from right to our left.
Went to 7:03 mark in the third quarter.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ferguson shifts to Edmondson's left hip as the running back. Edmondson throws that again to the right sideline on a little hitch route. That's good for a short gain of about 5 yards approximately. And the Mules kind of dinking and dunking their way down the field right now.
This is a good productive drive for them. If you're the Poplar Bluff coaching staff, you like this just because you guys are not giving up. They're moving the ball. Once again, we're not talking about it all night, but they're definitely not in a hurry to get anything done, no.
2nd and 5 from the View 20. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. The backfield is empty. Now running back, or the receiver motions left. Edmondson keeps it. Gets some blocks across the middle. He's close to first down yardage. May have it.
Yeah, I think looks like he's probably got the first down marker for sure. So
pretty well executed play there by Poplar Bluff.
And that's definitely been their best offense all night, just keeping the ball in his hands and making him make plays. Like I said, he's going to be tired. He's probably a lot like our school counselor, Randy. She went and played a tennis match this week and went to a third set tiebreaker, and she learned how you can get fatigued and that kind of stuff. So
absolutely.
That's probably where he's at today.
2 receivers to each side. Edmondson throw again, fires into the end zone. That ball is caught and intercepted. It's once again for his second pick of the night. That is the second interception in the end zone. The second interception of the night for sophomore R.J. Estridge. And wow, what a debut this young man is making.
He has made a huge debut. Like we said earlier, it is a name the Blazer fans are going to get used to.
So Valley View will get it back at the 20-yard line after the turnover. And he got that one just tiptoeing the back corner of the end zone, too.
Yeah,
he did a great job staying in bounds. Blazers with 4 wides to the right. Throw it out to Jones. Jones well covered, and that's probably going to be a negative play.
Yeah, it was. Third quarter's moving here with 5:54. Stop play.
Looks like a value timeout here, so we'll take the break situation.
5-4
in the third. Valley View leads Poplar Bluff 35-7. We return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
We welcome you back to Mule Stadium here in Southeast Missouri. Late in the third quarter, Valley View leading Poplar Bluff 35-7. The Blazers got their, what is that? That was the 5th turnover of the night.
5th turnover of the night, yep.
So Valley View will take over here at the 20-yard line after the second interception of the night by R.J. Estridge. Gartman keeps it, works it across the middle, and picks up about 4, maybe 5 there.
Well, I don't know what happened on the other side of the field, but Larry Cullen just went down the side of the field over there, and there was no one around him. Anyway, I don't know if he...
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for Valley View from the 23-yard line. Ball will be on the right hash. Cullen and King go wide left. 2 receivers to the near side as well. Cartman out of the gun, looking to throw, sets up, finds Jones. Jones jukes a man and has the first down before he's pushed out of bounds out at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and Andrew's somebody with a lot of experience from last year. You know, I think he did fight off some injuries, but you know, good to see him back healthy. He's going to be a guy throughout the year who's going to make a lot of plays for us. We're at the 5:13 mark now in the 3rd.
First down for Valley View at the Blazer 37. 2 receivers wide left and right. This one complete to Parker King on the screen pass. King able to get a block to work his way forward to about the 44-yard line before he gets stonewalled just shy of the first down marker.
I tell you what I like to see right there. Andrew Jones out in front of that was doing a great job trying to lead block for him after just making a reception for himself. So that's a good sign. Good teammate. Andrew's trying to pick up a block for him, you know, to turn it into a couple more yards. 2nd and 2 for the Blazers. 2 receivers left and right. Again, Gartman out of the gun. Wants to throw, sets up, looking across the middle, looking for Jones, and that ball's just beyond the reach of Andrew Jones. It'll be incomplete. They did an excellent job of setting that up. That was there. And you and I just talked about it, but kind of wanted to see them try to throw something downfield. And that was there. The timing was just a little bit off. We'll see that again later in the game.
So that brings up a 3rd and 2 for Valley View at the
4:38 mark. Played well.
At the Blazer 44-yard line. Again, 4:38.
Yes, sorry about that.
Receivers 1 wide to each side. Give that to Hicks. Hicks gets the first down off the second effort surge. The change for Valley View and keep the drive alive.
This kind of what we're going to do like this. Don't get in any hurry and just, you know, work on your line's done a great job, like we said earlier tonight, of controlling that line of scrimmage. And like I said, we're slowing down. That's kind of what we want to do right now, but at the same time, be productive.
Line of scrimmage is the Blazer 49. First down from there with receivers 1 wide to each side. Gartman drops back, throwing across the middle. That ball is incomplete. Well defended that time by Poplar Bluff in the secondary. Laird Cullen was the intended target.
And I'm glad we've seen that, you know, last couple plays here. Seems to try to go deep with Andrew Jones, now kind of deep with.
We were talking about that during the last, among ourselves, during the last time outbreak, about we haven't really stretched the field yet tonight, but now there seems to be a concerted effort to try to do that.
Well, that's what, and that's what the coaching staff's working on right now. They're trying to just work on everything that they know is going to try to help them, you know, going forward.
2nd and 10. From the Valley View 49, King motions left, throw it out right side for Jones on the screen pass. Jones slips the tackle and has the first down, still on his feet. He's at the 20. They're going to mark him out of bounds back here around the. We'll see where they stepped out. Looks like it will be enough for the first down, but.
But Andrew showed a lot of toughness right there, lowered his head and knocked some guys down.
So the line of scrimmage will be the 36-yard line, it would appear. Ball on the right hash. Time count, Coach?
We're at the 4:01 mark here in the 3rd.
Okay. 2 receivers wide left and right. Gartman empty in the backfield. Throws that out right side for Jones, who gets a block. Gets the sideline, still on his feet. Finally drug out of bounds after he picks up another Valley View first down.
Yeah, and we've seen something over here with Andrews. We're going to keep going to it, and obviously it's working. Getting him really involved right here. At the 3:53 mark now.
The line of scrimmage will be the 26-yard line. First down from there for Valley View.
Randy, I am kind of like you. We talked about earlier. I wonder about the mercy rule here in Missouri. I'm not sure what it is. It'd be nice to put some more points on the board.
2 receivers to the left. King motions left. Gartman shows it to him, keeps it, looking for some room across the middle, and finds the sledding kind of tough. Might have got a yard on forward progress. We'll see what kind of spot they give him.
I thought he got it, but it is going to probably depend on the spot. He probably got, I thought he yarded 2 out of that.
Yeah, about a 1-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 9. Actually a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 from the 24.
3:22, clock running here in the third quarter.
Ball on the right hash. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Cullen who makes the catch. Gets away from the defensive back, angles for the pylon, and that is a touchdown.
And that was just a really good, productive drive of Valley View. We showed we can do multiple things. We came over here to Andrew for a long time on this side field and finally had Laird over there. And those are good two playmakers on each side of the field. So that's going to be obviously something we're going to be able to do in the future is use those two on both sides of the field.
23-yard scoring strike from Gartman to Laird Cullen. Dix is on for the extra point kick. 3:09 to play in the third. Kick is up, and it is true.
3:09.
So with 3:09 remaining in the third, the Blazers extend the lead. It is now 42-7. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's mortgage department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3 minutes, 9 seconds remaining third quarter. The Blazers continue to rack up points. This time they covered 80 yards in 11 plays, capped off by a 23-yard touchdown pass from Drew Bob Gartman to Laird Cullen. Valley View leads at 42-7 after the extra point kick by Brody Dix, who will now line up to kick it away for the Blazers.
I think if we can hold on, start the fourth quarter, I think I read that correctly just now. It looks like the Mercy rules a 28-point going into the fourth.
Okay. So that's the rule.
Correct.
So it should be hopefully a fast-moving fourth quarter. Here's the Poplar Bluff return. And down he goes at the 20-yard line. He takes a Hartsfield. Good open field tackle there by sophomore Will Finley. So Poplar Bluff will get it at the 20 after the return.
We've mixed in some guys, kind of mixed in some guys with our starters as well. Don't have just a, all new 11 out there, but kind of mixed in some as we're going here.
Again, your score is 42-7. Valley View with the lead. The Blazers will be 1-0 when they return home to Central Dealership Stadium next week for the home opener against the Searcy Lions. Edmondson gives it off to the running back. He finds a hole to jump through and runs forward for first down yardage on the nice carry there by J.R. Latham.
Yeah, good. He almost took the referee there with him. Referee, I think, got in his way, to be honest with you. He had to run over him as well almost.
Ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line of Poplar Bluff.
At the 2-minute mark left here in the third quarter.
2 receivers wide to the right and the left as they line up in a pistol set. Now the running back will shift to the quarterback's right hip. Edmondson is back to throw once again. Rolling right, being flush, and finds a receiver. They've got a first down up near the 45-yard line. Clifford making the catch for Poplar Bluff.
Taylor and Moffitt over there, Ricky Moffitt. Ricky once again put a big hit on somebody over there. Ricky,
he's been laying the wood
Ricky has been
all night
flat out
long,
hitting folks over there tonight.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with this Valley View secondary tonight. I believe they are going to be the strength of this defense.
Yeah, they got good speed. They seem to react well. So that's looks like a very good positive deal for us going forward.
First down for the Mules as they bring 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Backfield is empty for Edmondson. Now receiver will motion into the backfield. Ferguson, the running back. And he gets the carry on the delayed draw and gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe +1, we'll see. Meanwhile, got another Blazer slow to get up back in the secondary.
Well, I think Ricky actually just took one of those hits himself. Somebody else got him back. He just he looked like he wasn't ready for that one. Somebody got him. I just happened to be looking right at him when it happened.
I believe he's okay. He's going to stay in the game. And It'll be 2nd and 10 after no gain for Poplar Bluff there. Again, the ball is at the Poplar Bluff 44-yard line.
We're at 26 seconds here. Looks like they may have already kind of started letting the clock roll, to be honest with you, Randy. I hadn't seen them.
They'll get no argument from us on that.
No.
Edmondson rolling near side. Here comes pressure. Rolls right, fires on the run, finds Clifford at midfield, and he's into Valley View territory before he gets pushed out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, so they're letting it run right now because we're down to 3-2. That's going to be in the third quarter.
So that was the last play of the third period, and with 3 in the books, the Blazers are dominating here in Southeast Missouri tonight. They lead Poplar Bluff 42-7 after 3 quarters of play. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of meet or beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month and online at centralcts.com.
As we begin the fourth period, Poplar Bluff facing a 3rd and 8 from their own 48-yard line. Valley View leading at 42-7. Okay, I'm sorry, it's 3rd and 2 as we switched ends of the field, so confused myself there. And so it's 3rd and 2 for Poplar Bluff. They'll send 2 receivers to the left and the right. And they give it off to Ferguson. Ferguson on the delayed draw is caught, I believe, just shy of the line of game.
Short. About a yard short, bringing up 4th and 1. Probably. Well, maybe a long, almost 2 there.
Yeah, it's a good one anyway.
Yeah.
So 4th and 1 from the Valley View 47-yard line here early in the fourth period, and we believe we are now under a mercy rule clock here in Missouri.
Yeah, we should be.
As we understand the Missouri rules. The Bluff will send 2 receivers to each side. Ferguson shifts to quarterback's hip. Throw it out right side. The ball is caught, and the Blazers stop him shy of the line game. It was Clifford on the catch, but he had about 3 guys in blue jerseys all over him as soon as he caught the ball, and Valley View is going to get a takeover on downs and get it back near midfield.
Yeah, good job by our guys. They read that. Had a lot of guys over there make the play.
So now the question is, who will start to take snaps here for Valley View? As I got a feeling we've probably seen the last of Drew Gartman.
Yeah, Drew's standing over on the sideline, so you won't see him anymore. Like I said, the clock
so
running as we're talking.
Probably going to see rotating quarterbacks here with Madden Tatum and Levi Manning. And I believe that's Levi out right now to run the offense with
Levi.
2 receivers wide to each side. Hopefully we're going to see some Angel Fernandez too, or Angel Feliz rather. Here's a completed screen pass out to the left side. That ball is caught and advanced by Brady Krebs for Valley View.
Yeah, it's a good. Get some of those guys in there that you never know. Hopefully nobody gets injured all year, but you may need some of these guys down the stretch. So good for them here early in the year to get some action.
Pickup of about 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the View. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Krebs is on the near side. And give that off to the running back. That's Randy Usubio. He's caught after a gain of about 1. Tried to run out of the tackle, but unable to break it.
Like one of the Poplar Bluff guys, not getting up just yet. I don't think it's a cramp. He rolled over real quick, so may have an injury here. So clock would stop for an injury.
Now he's back on his
going to
feet.
get back up.
Yep. I believe he'll stay in the game. But yeah, I agree with you. That looked like it was a little more serious.
Yeah, well, he rolled over
apparently
first.
It was. So it's 3rd and 3 for the View. Ball at the Poplar Bluff 46 with 2 receivers to the right and another stop in play.
Like maybe try to get the offside, so they want to give. No.
I'm confused once again as to what they're doing.
They don't do a good job of
their mechanics are awful. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't like to criticize, but their mechanics are terrible.
It was on us, whatever it was. We have to go mark it back.
So that's going to move it back to the Valley View side of the field at the 49-yard line. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 8 now for.
The motion for the clock to start, but it hasn't started yet. We're right now at the 9:23 left in the ball game. But
Madden Tatum is now in at quarterback. Usabio is his running back on his right hip. The give to Usabio, and he'll power forward and back into Poplar Bluff territory and takes it down to the Mule 44, it would appear. So it'll bring up 4th and 2 for the View. They're going for it. Show and go anyway with 2 receivers to each side. Tatum is the quarterback. Usabio is the running back. Tatum back to throw. Sets up, fires. Ball is caught. That's good for a first down after the catch made by Leighton Holt.
Leighton Holt, another sophomore. Good job there by Leighton.
Move the chain for Valley View. Ball at the Poplar Bluff 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tatum remains in at quarterback. The give over the right side. There's a flag down at the end of the play. That was Trent Dunham on the carry.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on us, it looks like, so that'll come back.
What's our time count?
We're at 8:14. We're stopped right now.
So the penalty marked off against Valley View. Was that a hold or a false start?
I believe it was a hold.
Okay. Yeah, it is hold. So that's going to move it
back to
the 50.
50, yep.
Brings up a 1st and 20 after the step off. Quarterback rolling near side, powers his way forward and advances it back into Poplar Bluff territory.
This guy's a good hard run, lowered his head, picked up some extra yards, so that's good to see.
I think that was Manning on the right now. Tatum is back in to take the next snap.
Yeah, I'm just kind of rotating them every other play, maybe every 2 plays. We're at the 7:40 mark with the clock running now.
2nd and 11 for Valley View. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tatum rolling right, fires on the run. That ball is intercepted.
She threw it a little short, but that's what they want to see. Give Madden a chance to throw one deep. See what he does. He threw it a little short. He don't have it back.
So Poplar Bluff gets the turnover. I believe that's their first turnover of the night, and they'll get it back on their end of the field.
We're at the 7:20 mark, and the clock is running as we switch possessions here.
Ball's going to be at the 11-yard line of the Mules.
They're no hurry to get back out there with the clock.
Right.
And I understand that as well. We're already at the 6:55 mark now.
Here come the Mules onto the field and to the line of scrimmage. I think that's Edmondson, who remains in at quarterback. Give it off on a sweep to the left side of the field as they hit the far sideline and pick up about 6 yards roughly. I invite you to stay with us for our our America's Navy post-game show, which will feature the naming of the JOSM Player of the Game. And I know who I'm voting for in that category.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be pretty easy. A lot of people that have played well tonight, but I'm telling you, R.J. Estrich has made a name for himself this evening, and I got a feeling it's not going to be the only big night he'll have in his Valley View career. Edmondson fires across the middle. A diving catch is made by Hunter Clifford at the 40-yard line.
That's nice. Nice throw, nice catch there.
It was.
And if you're Bluff coaching staff, you just want your guys to continue to compete here with 5:45 and the clock running and going forward, because they had a pretty good season last year, and I'm sure they're expecting to have a new one. And it's a new head coach. He wants to establish, his guys and his program not to quit.
And I believe we have another timeout. So we'll take the break. What's our time on the clock?
We're at 5:42.
5:42 remaining in the game. A timeout on the field. Valley View leading Poplar Bluff 42-7. We're back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Randy Myers and Coach Jason Manchester under the headsets in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as we welcome you back to Southeast Missouri. Valley View about to go 1-0 on the season, leading Poplar Bluff here 42-7 late in the game. We're under a running clock here in the fourth period. Poplar Bluff's got the ball with a first down at their own 40-yard line. Mules with two receivers wide to each side. Jay Edmondson remains in at quarterback, and now we have whistles and flags just as the ball is snapped.
It's going to be
false start.
I think it's called offsides on us. That's probably let that play out.
You usually don't see an encroachment penalty called in that situation.
That's what they just called.
I mean, usually they wait until the play develops and then you get
they called it early.
They don't blow it dead. They'll drop the flag, but they let the play out.
Yeah,
but they do it differently here in Missouri.
That's what they just did, yeah.
So that moves it forward to the 45-yard line. And it's 1st and 5 now for Poplar Bluff. Three receivers to the left, two to the right. Edmondson alone in the nifty backfield. Throws it out left side. I believe that's Clifford on the catch. He gets the far sideline and run out of bounds inside Blazer territory down around the 35-yard line, I believe. We'll see where he stepped out. Maybe a little further back.
Right. And that Clifford young man, he's had a good night, too. He's going to have a good, bright future for them as well.
They'll say he stepped out at the 43, so it's a first down from there for the Mules. Blazers leading 42-7. Back at home next week for the home opener against Searcy. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Quarterback throwing the deep ball. That's well overthrown and incomplete. It'll bring up second down.
We're at the 4:47 mark. Obviously the clock's still running, so trying to wind it down here. Tell you what did we end up with now, Randy? 5 turnovers, is that correct?
5 and counting at this point. 2 pick sixes. Edmondson again to throw, fires complete, and the tackle immediately made after the catch by Nico Grady. Short gain of about 3 yards will bring up a 3rd and 7 for Poplar Bluff. Ball is at the Valley View 40-yard line. Derek Burton will go wide left for Poplar Bluff, along with two other receivers. Meanwhile, there are 2 receivers to the right. Edmondson throws that out left side. The ball is through his fingertips and incomplete. Dunn was the intended target.
Yeah, he just overshot him there a little bit.
It'll bring up 4th and 7 for the Mules.
We're down to the 3:30 mark.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the left, Twins to the right, and the Blazers jumped into the neutral zone.
They had to call that one that time.
Yeah. So that'll give another 5 yards. Still not going to be enough for the first down. It sets up a 4th and 2 now for Poplar Bluff with the ball spotted at the Valley View 35. Big Josh Lamb, 325-pound sophomore defensive tackle, checking in for the Blazers for this play. Trip to the left, right, throw out to the left side. That ball is caught, and the tackle made after they pick up the first down.
They're going to try to punch it in the end zone here. You can't blame them for that. We're at 2:53 left, so they'll try to get another score, possibly. We'll try to keep them out.
The line of scrimmage will be the Valley View 27-yard line. Here come the Mules with a fresh set of downs. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ferguson shifts to Edmondson's left hip. Edmondson to throw, fires left side. Gain up to about the 22-yard line, so a pickup of roughly 5 there. Hall on the catch for Poplar Bluff. Ball will be at the 24, Coach?
Yeah, the 24. We're under 2 minutes now, minute 57 left here in the football game.
The Mules will send 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ferguson shifts to Edmondson's hip. Give across the middle. That was not Ferguson. That was actually Cordian Hightower. Advances it down to about the 21-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 3, or about 3.5 here for Poplar Bluff.
Approaching a minute 17 left here in the football game.
Okay.
Probably got time, maybe a couple more plays.
Here come the Mules on 3rd and 3. Again, the ball at the Valley View 21-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Edmondson alone in the Poplar Bluff backfield. Here comes pressure. He's being chased. Now he's going to run with it. Run right. Now he gets the sideline and is tackled inside the 10. And it'll be a 1st and goal for Poplar Bluff.
And we got 45 seconds left. See if they get the ball quick and try to score, or what they want to do here. They may not worry about it.
Ball will be at the 9-yard line. 32 seconds on a ticking clock. They're going to get off at least one more snap, it appears.
Yeah.
Receiver will go 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Again, Edmondson alone in the backfield. On 1st and goal from the Blazer 9. Edmondson rolls right, and he is in there for the score.
Yeah.
So with 9 seconds remaining, Edmondson sneaks it in from 9 yards out.
Well, if you're Poplar Bluff's coaching staff, you know that's what you want to do with your kids. You know, you're a new coach trying to establish your program. You want them to not give up. That's why he's had his starter still in there, and I don't blame him for that. He's trying to establish his guys a mentality of playing to that last whistle. So
sure,
that's good for them just to kind of get that in, just to kind of going forward with their season.
Hunter Clifford for the extra point kick, which is good. So that makes it 42-14. We'll be back to wrap this one up. Wrap up the actual game part of the broadcast anyway in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it. Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Poplar Bluff covering 89 yards and 10 plays on that last scoring drive to make it 42-14. As we now await the Mule kickoff, and we're 9 seconds away from the Blazers moving to 1-0 on the year. Again, we remind you, we'll be back at home next week. It'll be the home opener at Central Dealership Stadium. as the Searcy Lions come calling. This will be the first meeting of the Blazers and the Lions in, I think, about 10 years.
Yeah, we'll say a while. I mean, we have played them, but it's been a while.
Yeah. Early in Coach Cockrell's career as the head coach. Here's a squib kick that'll be fielded off the bounce. There will be no return, and that may have been the last play of the game.
Well, they got it stopped at 7 seconds.
Okay, so 7 seconds remaining. So Valley View will have to snap it one time, and somebody's going to run out there, and I'm not sure which backup quarterback it'll be. Take a knee and
go on. Load.
An impressive performance here tonight, especially by the Blazer defense, as they forced 5 turnovers, including 2 pick sixes and 2 interceptions in the end zone.
Well, I'm saying, as a coaching staff, I'm sure they'll find some things to, quote, complain about. But at the same time, I was very impressed. Came on the road and just dominated. And it's Poplar Bluff team. I mean, it's not a bad team. I mean, you came on the road and did what you got 21 points kind of handed to you, but you did what you needed to do.
Blazers are in victory formation. That should have been the last snap of the game. And the Blazers will win it 42-14 as your final score as the Blazers move. Want to note again the 2024 campaign. We'll pause for 3 minutes. When we return, we will have our America's Navy postgame report after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068. Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
America's Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Recapping scoring from the second half of this one, it was 28-7 with Valley View up at the break. There were 3 scores in the second half, 2 by Valley View. The first of those coming at the 10-10 mark of the third quarter on a 21-yard pick six by senior linebacker Jade Taylor. Brody Dix hit the extra point kick. That made it 35-7. Then Valley View would put together an 11-play, 80-yard scoring drive with 3:09 to play in the game. It was capped off by Drew Gartman's, that was 3:09 to play in the third quarter. It was capped off by Drew Gartman's 23-yard pass to Laird Cullen. The drive covered 80 yards in 11 plays. That made it 42-7 after Brody Dix's extra point kick. And Poplar Bluff got its final score of the night with 9 seconds left to play in the game against the Blazer reserve defense. Jay Edmondson running it in from 9 yards out for the Mules to wrap up a 10-play, 89-yard scoring drive for Poplar Bluff. 42-14, your final score, Coach.
Yeah, just a great season opening job our guys. They dominated the game, and and it'll get them ready because the next 2 weeks with Cersei coming into town and then at West Memphis, you'll get a much truer test. But at the same time, they came on the road and took care of business tonight. So looking forward to watching them the next 2 weeks. Coach Cockrell's done a great job of making a tough non-conference schedule to get them ready for that tough 5A East.
We'll take one more time out. Come back to tell you about our JOSM Player of the Game on the America's Navy postgame in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Welcome back to the America's Navy postgame report here for Blazer football as Valley View wins it tonight 42-14 against the Poplar Bluff Mules. The Blazers go to 1-0, and Coach, we need to name a JOSM player of the game, and I think we can both agree that that honor tonight is going to go to the sophomore sensation R.J. Estrich, who had 2 interceptions tonight, one for a pick 6 and the other one in the end zone.
Well, and like I said, if you're going to have a sophomore debut and at a new school, that's the way to do it. He came out big. We've been hearing a lot of great things from our coaches about him, and he showed us why. We look forward to watching him. I thought Ricky Moffitt defensively did a great job as well. He was around a lot of things, and offensively, Drew Gartman obviously had a good game as well, along with a lot of other guys as well. But he just stuck out tonight, obviously with a pick 6 and another interception. So great job.
So R.J. Estrich is our player of the game, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. That'll wrap it up tonight from Poplar Bluff as the Blazers take care of business on the road here in the Show Me State, winning at 42-14 to go to 1-0 on the year, heading into next week's home opener at Central Dealership Stadium against the Searcy Lions. Special thanks to our guys behind the scenes, Taylor Settlemeyer and his crew with the Blazer News Network, who got us on the air. Also to Scotty Woodson, who has been our executive producer of Blazer football here on the EAB Sports Network. For Coach Jason Manchester, Coach, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been certainly enjoyed having your help.
Man, appreciate it anytime.
So that'll wrap it up. I'm Randy Myers from Mule Stadium. You've been listening and watching Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network.
You've been listening to Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021, presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.